Welcome to the podcast, Tacky Toaster Trade Club, episode 11, Waz's podcast. I am your host, Alaro, and I'm joined by my co hosts of Waz as well, Reska and Guy. I'll hand it over to
Hello.
Reska.
Yo, yo.
Hello there. Yeah, we've got a few things to talk about today. Some gaming stuff and my exciting past week I've had between basically between last podcast and now. Um, but yeah, first of all, we're going to start off with our usual feature of going through our favorite like music, film slash TV slash anime, and favorite video game from a particular year. And the year that has been randomly selected by Guy for this episode is 2019, which might be our most recent year. Yes,
I
I
think it
believe
is, yeah.
it is. Yeah, it beats 2015 for
But we haven't hit
most recent year.
2020, which is surprising.
Yeah, have you got
Yeah.
everything up to like this year on there? Or
Yeah,
just
yeah, up to
last year?
this year, yeah.
This year as well?
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So yeah, quite funny that. Because a lot of these have been going properly into the like my memories. And this is too. 2019 was a very different time for many of us, I'm sure. But
Yeah.
well, sort of like the last year before everything changed.
Of course, yeah. I mean,
To
I'm
a
not even
degree.
thinking of that, but yeah, like that's
Well,
a
the
very good
thing is,
point.
the thing that I mean, I've said this before, at least to you, well, both of you probably, maybe on the podcast, maybe on stream, I don't know. But like, often music will smells as well, which guy knows. But like, music will take me back to like a specific time,
Yeah.
and so I just scrolling through like this top 40 of 2019. I mean, it's the year I went to Glastonbury Festival, so a
Wow.
few things come up here that like, well, I saw them live at Glastonbury that year performing those songs, so yeah, takes me back to that. But yeah, very different year, that's for sure. But yeah, 2019. Who would like to kick us off?
Well, I won't because I still don't know what song, so I'm
I'll
still
Man,
go.
looking through
I
it.
never go first.
I'm perusing, so
go ahead, Adara.
What? So, what should I do first? The game,
what do you want?
movie, or.
I
Whatever
guess
you
I'll go
like.
first. No, I'm kidding.
No! I'll go first.
Taking too long, too late.
Shut up. Right, I'll start with song then. A lot of songs for me from 2019, so I just closed my eyes and pointed to one because there was quite a few songs that I liked during 2019. And one of them was obviously K-pop again, and it is the song Rooftop by N Flying. It's quite a good song. I do agree for
Is
myself.
this? It is K-pop, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes. I
They have a
bet you're
Japanese
K-pop.
version as well.
I
That's
bet you're
odd.
listening to it.
Well, I'm duck going it right now.
Nice.
But I'm making
Who's
my way
that?
to YouTube. DuckDuckGo. DuckDuckGo's all right. Slight tangent, but I used to use DuckDuckGo. I came back to Google because Google's better. I've moved to DuckDuckGo again many years later now, and actually, I am satisfied. Like, it's fine. I don't go over to Google for stuff. Images search could do some work. But yeah, I'm just DuckDuckGoing now. Hashtag not
Nice.
sponsored.
Until he
If
hits a
only.
goose, but we'll never know that.
Goose and gander.
Like the
Yeah.
main thing is that like it does DuckDuckGo does have an AI thing, but like you can just turn off. You can turn off like it coming up automatically, or and stuff like that. So like it's not in your face with it, which is good. Because I don't, those generated auto things I don't trust. So, but yeah,
No,
Right.
I'm gonna
exactly.
listen to this song, but continue.
Yes, and I'll go with game next then. This one's a doozy. I liked playing this game, and it's called "I Love You, Colonel Sanders: A Finger
Oh
Licking Good Dating
no!
Simulator Game."
Wait,
Didn't
that's
you
not the one.
say?
Did you
Yeah, I
say
was gonna
I
say
might pick
what?
that?
Yeah, how would I have ever chose that?
Wait, what?
Well, you
What you
earlier
said that
before
I
I
would
swear,
have
you.
no, I
picked
swear
it.
you guys will love this game.
I never
Everyone
played
Never
did.
it.
played it.
Everyone did.
I've been gifted it in recent years, but I can't remember who gifted me actually. But
Yeah.
Well, okay,
I haven't
false
played
alarm.
that.
It's not my game choice. I just picked it just for the memes. My
Okay.
actual game choice, because
Okay.
I ain't even played it. It looks funny, but like
I'm surprised you haven't played it.
I'm not buying it.
I mean, Adro playing visual novels. I mean,
Oh
also
yeah,
me
that's true.
playing visual novels, to be fair.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I do like KFC, but not that much. But no, my actual game choice of 2019, I know it's like a re-release of the game, but I would have to go with
Oh.
Persona 5 Royal.
I mean that.
I liked the extra character story and all the extras that they added into it. She was the girl he ended up picking when you pick who you like to date. I ended up picking her anyway. I liked her story and I liked her. Um, yeah, one of the very few games that I 100% and platinumed, so it has to be my go-to game for 2019.
Nice.
It is a good game. I
Yeah.
do like Persona 5.
That's why I was a little bit worried that guy might have picked it because it's a Persona game.
No,
Yeah,
I mean
true.
I actually didn't even think about it. I didn't even think it even came out then. I had no idea when it came out.
Yeah, because the first Persona 5 came out in 2017 because I was in Japan when it got like dispatched and delivered to me. So
Oh, really?
yeah, that's when I was worried about like if someone's gonna be home to collect the parcel because obviously I pre-ordered like the nice fancy edition.
Is it bad that in my head Persona 5 is like new?
That is pretty bad.
Well, it's the newish
Yeah.
Persona like number,
I mean,
but like the
there's
newest
no Persona
Persona
6, is there? But
no,
still,
but
it's
the
quite
newest
old now.
Persona is like Persona 3, the remake, and the Persona
No.
mobile game.
Yeah,
And
but
obviously now they're talking about bringing out Persona 4 remake. So
there's never going to be a Persona 6, is there? Or a
maybe.
GTA 6.
Well,
Or
oh,
Elder Scrolls 6. I like how Valve can't make like a third thing, but like everyone else can't make a sixth thing. That's funny.
lol. Right.
Hello.
Do any of you guys remember one of my favorite superheroes?
Superheroes.
Yes.
I mean,
This is for the movie.
Spider-Man, Iron Man,
Well, you got one of
one
them
of
right.
them.
Yes.
Is it Mob?
Yes. No. The movie. The movie. I'm gonna say an anime
Yeah.
afterwards, but my
Okay.
actual live action movie for 2019 is Spider-Man: Far From Home.
I didn't know
Ah,
that came out then. I was
Yeah, I
like
wait.
literally, that's crazy.
Carry on.
I
I said
like
wait, but I'm not gonna wait.
wait. No, it's obviously Spider-Man. Tom Holland Spider-Man is one of my favorite Spider-Man. So yeah, his films. Can't wait for the next one to come out. They've finished recording in the UK, so well, it will be a while before we get it, but can't wait for that one. But yeah, Spider-Man: Far From Home came out in 2019.
I'm mad.
Even though I didn't watch it until like really later on, but had no way of watching it until I got the
Hmm.
Pacific service that had it. But yeah, but anime wise was such a hard one because most of the ones that I like came out in 2019. Um, I'll name a few of them, but I'll name the actual number one of 2019. But like for instance, the remake of Fruits Basket came out in 2019.
Oh,
Love
that's that old.
Yep, I love the remake. I love the animation style they went for it, everything. It was so good. Dr. Stone also came out in 2019. So the whole Dr. Stone stuff happened then. Shield Hero obviously as well. The Promised Neverland, which I still need Reska to watch. And without like knowing about it, he needs to watch it without knowing what happens in which episode. He just needs to watch it. But my go-to one, which obviously will um talk about a bit more later on as well because it involves something that I'm going to mention later on in the podcast, but happens to be the year Demon Slayer came out. So
That's that old. Oh
yeah, and
no.
we're not getting the final Demon Slayer movie until 2029. So
Oh no.
yeah, it's an old show, ish. 6 years isn't that bad, but yeah, well, obviously, because it doesn't feel old because every few seasons we got the next season of it, so you just forget about the first one. But yeah, the first one came out in 2019, and yes, the hype began, and Demon Slayer became Demon Slayer, and yes, it's so good, and that's my anime choice. That's pretty much all my choices actually. I think I've said my music, my
Yeah.
game and movie and anime.
Hmm.
Nice.
Indeed.
Delicious.
Who's
Do you
next?
want to go? Do you want to go next, guy, or are you still
Adro can go next.
fumbling? Oh, yeah, okay, Adro. Let's hear your three things.
Okay, I got a whole nother list. I'm kidding.
Yeah, he's got a second
But
list.
to be fair, I could go into more depth, but yeah.
Oh
No,
yeah, I
no,
mean
I
honestly,
can go.
some of these years I could like go again, quite frankly, because
Yeah,
like
yeah. I don't know about this year necessarily, but yeah, I think there's a few that I could. I mean, I don't mind going. Don't mind doing mine now if you want.
fire
You're
away.
happy for it? Ah, dear, oh dear. Oh, now I've got to figure out what I want to do now. Um, what did I start with? Games. I guess I'll do the same. Um,
I did music
so
actually, but
what
he did music first actually. It was the
did he?
K-pop song. Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, I'll do that. I'll follow the same line of the way it's done. So, my music for 2019 is going to be To Really Annoy Adro, an album, and it's going to be a Sleep Token album to really annoy
W-
Adro even more.
Wait,
Um,
what?
yeah, in 2019,
I thought they were
album.
new.
I think that's like a while ago now. Like it's not that long ago though. They're
Yeah, but
not
they
like
like
super new.
I thought they were new this year,
No,
like
no, mate, no,
because they're blowing
no.
up, haven't they?
Yeah, yeah. Their album "Take Me Back to Eden" in 2023 was the one that blew them up. I think originally, like it was
Right.
huge. So this is like backtracking and stuff, which is
Yeah.
weird because it's a it's a strange album because it's not particularly heavy for something that is supposed to be metal or hard rock, as they put it. And yeah, it's really good. It's just got a load of like good songs on it. You know, sort of them finding their way into the music that they are today. It's not as good as I don't think as the new albums, but you know, I mean, I'll take it. It's more Sleep Token. I'm like at the moment I'm obsessed with them, so I need more. Give me more. But yeah, no, very good album, and I would say you both should listen to it. But yeah, you better. But yeah, so that is my taste for my music for that year. Then what did I go next? Game. So yeah, the game I chose was Persona 5. No,
Colonel
yeah, my
Sanders.
game, my game for for 2019 is actually difficult. Yeah, my game for 2019 is pretty difficult because there's actually two. Oh no, hold on. Oh no, I just saw another one. Okay, now there's three games in there. Shit. Hold on. Let me let me just decide. Yeah,
Oh
no,
my
okay.
god.
Okay. Okay, I've come to a decision now. Thankfully, I've seen it and I think, yeah, yeah, this is better than the others. But my game, you ready? My game for 2019 is going to be Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2 remake. Now, I don't know, either you definitely haven't played this, surely. But oh my god, it's so good. It's just so good. Did either you ever play the original Resident Evils or at least seen what they look like?
I've played Resident Evil 6.
Oh yeah.
That's
Okay.
it.
Yeah, it's such a weird. It's honestly so strange. But yeah. Resident 2, yeah, on PS1 originally, like PS1 game. It's still really good. Like, and it's the Origins, or at least the first ones, like that Origins of tank controls, which you must have heard of. Like the controls where it's very like difficult to move around, fixed camera angles and stuff. But this is like basically changed to the typical modern day game, like third person over the shoulder gameplay, and oh, it's so good, man. Like, I mean, like Halloween's coming up. I feel like we should definitely like play it or do something, stream it or something because it's just so good. It's such a good game, such a complete game, and you got Leon Kennedy with his hair. You love his
Oh my
hair,
god.
so
It was
we
wavy in
it
6, I
was
must say.
exactly extremely wavy. But yeah, so that is my game for 2019, and I think it'd be honestly a lot of people's Resident Evil 6, not 6, 2. Resident Evil 6. The thing with Resident Evil 6, everyone hates it. It's actually one of my favorite ones. It's so stupid,
And is
but
that
yeah.
was that getting a remake or remaster like this year? Was that a thing? Or has
What,
that already
6? No,
happened?
no, I don't think they'll ever get it. It's like literally everyone
Really? I
hates
thought that
it.
was a
Yeah.
thing.
No, it's Resident Evil 9's coming out, isn't it, next year?
Yeah, but I
Requiem, whatever
swear,
it's called.
like we were talking about playing Res 6 again, or did it just come out on something and you were
No,
saying it?
I think I just saw it. It was like up for sale on the PlayStation Store. I was like, oh, we should play it because it's like nostalgic
Mate,
now.
I'll play that again and pick up
Woo,
pills and herbs and somehow
exactly.
like heal gunshot wounds with.
It is cool though. I like the co-op thing of it because
Yeah,
it's it's,
I was not invested in the story in any way. I can't remember a single shred of lore from the franchise. However, I enjoyed playing that game with you like
Mm,
13 years ago or
yeah, I was
whatever
gonna
it
say.
was.
I think it came out in 2013, so yeah, it probably was like nearly probably like 12 or 11 or 12 years ago, which is mad.
Yeah.
But yes, that's my game. And then finally, movie. I don't. I mean, Resco, your movie is it anime or?
I'm gonna mention that movie, but you're not gonna pick the movie I've played.
Okay, that's fine. Because I mean, I'm gonna. I was struggling with the movie anyway because I was looking through them. And there's one obvious one that I actually can't believe Ada didn't pick, but is Avengers Endgame,
I,
which
I
is
was I was hoping we'd get through this with none of us mentioning that, and then I'd be like, "Well done, guys. None of us
yeah.
said the obvious thing."
No,
But okay.
I have to. It's too good. Like I would have said my honorable mention would have been Knives Out. I think that's actually really good.
Oh,
Really good
is that the
thing.
first one?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah. Okay, I'm
yeah
not sure I've
yeah.
seen that, but yeah,
Have you not
the other
seen
ones.
that? Knives Out.
Well, I remember
That's
I've seen
good.
Glass Onion or whatever it's called,
Glass Onion.
but
Yeah, there's a new one as well, isn't
yeah,
there? I think,
it is
but
okay.
I think
But
so. I
anyway,
think
yeah.
Iris can have it.
Tell me about the original.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Wait, what am I telling you about? Wait, you want me to tell you
Well,
about Knives Out or?
I don't know. I
Like,
thought you were transitioning into that, but go on and talk about
oh
whatever.
no, I won't tell you about Knives Out. Knives Out's actually really good though, because it's clearly like like Glass Onion is a like murder mystery thing again, isn't it? It's all like to do
Yeah.
with people being killed, but this one's quite good actually, and it's got Chris Evans in it, which is crazy because that's funny because he's also in Avengers Endgame. But like it's weird. Like it's a good like it's one of those things that I don't like murder mysteries that you basically know what's going to happen, or you like, oh, I suspect it's them, and it's obvious. I don't think this is like too obvious who it turns out to be. I won't say obviously anymore. You should watch it, but it's good, and I do like Daniel Craig in it as well. I think he's and the thing is when you look at more of the lore and you look at more of the sort of Easter eggs in it, there's actually some really really clever like
Mm.
ways that it tells you who the killer is, but it's like so subtle that you wouldn't know unless you knew you were looking for it. So I like that. That's a really cool thing when you look when you get back at the end, you're like, oh, actually, that makes sense, sort of thing. But yeah, basically made it Knives Out as my choice now. Like it's just I've talked myself into it. But Avengers Endgame though, my choice for 2019 has to be Avengers Endgame because that I don't think it's as good as Infinity War, which is the previous one, the predecessor, but it's just it's cinema. It is cinema. Like as much as people will hate on Marvel and like go like, "Oh, it's just Marvel movie, whatever." It's pure cinema. Like that is one of the last films I think I even watched in the cinema. Like sat down and actually enjoyed. Obviously, the following year was made everything difficult, but like I remember just sitting there and being like just blown away by a film which has never happened, or at least hasn't happened for a very long time since that. It's just one of those things, and it was so hyped as well. It's so like everyone's just obsessed with knowing what happens after Infinity War, and it was what a time to be alive, man. 2019, what a good year, man. Honestly, it sucks now, but yeah, like yeah, that's my choice though, and the honorable mention of Knives Out because Knives Out is pretty cool. Rest of you
Hmm.
should watch.
Yeah. Okay, me, I guess.
Oh no, it's
Um.
Adaro now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Adro.
It's third list.
Um. Anyway, so that Adro doesn't have to unmute and come back for whatever he's doing. I will actually do my segment.
Oh,
Um.
funny to know you soon.
um. What's up with music? Yeah, I'm gonna say this is gonna be like obscure pick. I'm gonna say an album. I'm gonna say Sunset
Oh,
Diner by Kid Quill. Kid
Wow.
Quill
I mean,
is a rapper from Indiana. He is uh, he is indie, not in the Indiana sense, but the
Indiana Jones, not.
independent sense. And he's not very popular. But I really, really, really like his music. It's not my favorite album of his, but is going back to it now. It's um quite nostalgic anyway. It's the first new album he had after I found him. So, I remember it for that. And it's still a pretty good album. Um his songs are typically like uh I guess it's happy rap might be the right term, but that sounds kind of like lame. But like it's rather positive, but like real at the same time.
Mm.
Not in a not in a positive in a oh everything's gonna be great blah blah blah, but positive in a realistic way. Um, and Sunset Diner is kind of nostalgic as well because I think the idea is that it's actually like the album actually is a bit of a like it's the sort of album you're supposed to listen to in order. Like it's not a lot of albums aren't really like that anymore.
Yeah.
But the idea, like, I think there's a lot of like he always does like a lot of like what's the word, like interlude sort of bits. So like at the start of the album, you hear the ding 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 of the door opening and you've arrived at the diner, and the idea is that you're spending an evening at the diner, and the songs take you through, I don't know, maybe the stories of people there, I don't know, something like that, and it's pretty good.
Mm.
So I like Kid Quill. His other stuff is great too, and I hope one day he comes to the UK because I will be purchasing a ticket for sure.
Nice.
I like Kid Quill.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll also mention. Oh wait, were you going to say something like that, or
No, it's fine. Go for it.
I was just going to say, going to more like popular stuff. I'm going to
Whoa.
mention Stormzy in 2019.
Oh,
Um,
I mean,
I mentioned I went to Glastonbury, and probably the most like electric moment of that was Stormzy's pyramid stage performance. He was a headliner on Saturday, and yeah, that just there was a lot of energy there. I wasn't a Stormzy fan. I'm still not. I wouldn't say I'm really a Stormzy fan necessarily, but particularly the performance of Vossi Bop in that, which is like number 7 on the top 40 of the year 2019, second ever grime UK number 1. That
wow.
performance and the crowd is just well, second probably only to Mr. Brightside the day before,
Oh God.
or the day after. No, I think
Oh, that
Stormzy was
was there.
Friday
Bloody hell.
actually. Yeah, well, I've Billie Eilish was like so many. I saw so I can't when I look back and I realize how many like amazing acts I saw at Glastonbury, and then I look at the full artist lineup again and realize how many amazing artists I missed but now I'm aware of, and it's like god damn it, I picked the right year to sort of go once, like geez. But yeah, it was Stormzy Friday night, and then it was The Killers were Saturday night, and yeah, I mean Mr. Brightside and a few of their other classics were obviously just crazy. I think it was something like The Cure on Sunday. I don't. That's not as much my thing.
Oh, mate,
But yeah,
Cure's good.
I mean, yeah, but yeah, they didn't have the hype of the other two. That's for sure.
No, of course. No.
Um, but yeah,
Makes
I'm
sense. Makes sense.
scrolling through this, top 40 of 2019, and there's just a few acts that were there. Ariana Grande had a big year in 2019. That was the Thank You Next and Seven
Oh
Rings
yeah.
type year.
Yeah.
So, um, yeah, uh, interesting year for music for me.
Nice.
Uh,
Nice.
game. Um, it's Pokemon Sword and Shield. Sword specifically.
Oh,
Uh,
shit. I forgot
of
about
course, my first mainline Pokemon game.
that.
So sad.
Honestly, it's the wrong year, but Pokemon Go was the most influential game for me in 2019. Obviously, it didn't come out in 2019, but I started playing that, and it got me majorly into Pokemon. So, and I just bought a Switch anyway. Why did I get a Switch? I think I just
I
wanted a
don't.
Switch.
I didn't say that question.
I was just trying to think. Like, I think I really wanted to play Mario Odyssey.
Oh yeah, well, that's
Um,
understandable. Brilliant game.
Foreshadowing for later in the podcast. Um,
Yeah, but what were you doing when we were pre-ordering Sword and Shield?
we were at the Pokemon Center, weren't we?
Yes.
And I was trying to avoid the spilling. What was spilling everywhere? Was it an
Oh,
aircon unit or something?
yeah, when Hotshot was next to, because we got after being queuing for hours and buying whatever we did from the London Pokemon Center event thing, we were allowed to play a bit of the game, which was obviously the water gym.
Oh yeah,
So
it was.
we were, which was quite funny as well, because obviously like what got was leaking,
Yeah.
but like there was me, Resker, and Hotshot. Hotshot was on a booth bit, and then apparently he was so engrossed in the game he didn't notice one of the fans, the water coolants, because obviously it was so hot in that building, because obviously it was summer and it was everyone crowded in the room, was leaking water. And he was so engrossed in the game, he didn't realize the water was coming towards him, and like the staff members like cleaning it up whilst he was in the middle of the game. Which obviously I didn't know what was going on until after I played my game, because I couldn't see anything until like I finished playing it. But yeah, that's what the water coolant instant was.
Yes, and so I swear we were like, because you could, after playing it, they gave you the option to pre-order it on the spot,
Yeah,
and
and that's what I did.
we did. Like I knew I was, I don't like pre-ordering typically, but I was definitely getting this game.
We got pins
And
though.
yeah, oh yeah, that's the thing. You get you got the pre-order bonus from the. Well,
Yeah,
thing is, you could have got that from just pre-ordering while not there, but like, yeah, we
yeah.
got these like pins for that. But I think I feel like I remember like having like a tablet where I input in my details and all that, but like also trying to be aware of this spillage of aircon fluid that was like spreading around the floor. It was really bizarre. Um, but yeah, so that was amusing.
Well, I had to make it
Afterwards,
immersive.
We went to Yo Kitchen, didn't we?
On the
Oh
incident.
no! Don't remind
seemingly
me.
seemingly all of the drinks were finished, and Adaro
Every
can
time I
order a
was
drink.
going down the list of drinks, I was Ramune, um, Coke, whatever, and the waitress just kept telling me it was finished, and I don't know if that meant they were
So
out
strange.
or they was on a pump system. But Romane is usually a bottle that you get given. I don't know of it being on tap in this restaurant, so it was a bit bizarre that they used the word "it's
Yeah,
finished"
I
instead
don't
of "it's out."
understand.
I can't remember
Saying
what I had
it's
in the end. I
finished
had
is
some
weird.
fruit drink in the end.
I want to describe it from my point of view because, like, you asked for Ramune first because that's what you
Hmm.
always would get there, right? And she goes, "It's finished," and then I think that let us know in either the comments below on YouTube or in our Discord or something if where you are people would say it's finished when they've run out of bottles or cans. I wonder if it's a London thing, but she said it's finished. I think that's weird. And then like Adro asks for another thing, and then she says, "Oh, that's finished too." And then he like looks at me because I'm like I assume it means that out, but like I'm thinking like yeah, that is really weird what she's saying. And I thought with the way she was kind of like joking with us a little bit anyway, wasn't she? You think she was flirting with me? I don't think so. But like I thought she was joking because like the way she was saying it, like and the fact that it was a second thing finished. It's like is it actually out? Like come on. So yeah, I don't know. It's super
I
weird
don't think she
interaction.
would have joked the whole. Like I gave her like 4 drinks out of that list, and they were finished.
No, it was
And it was
only
the
the
fun.
first two. The third thing you was okay. I
I
think it
swear it
wasn't
was
that bad.
4. I imagine
I,
being
fe-
4, but like
I feel like it was two, but that's still quite a few to be out
the
of. Like
it'd be quite a few
what are
for
the
it to be like a
chances?
joke before she goes, "Oh yeah, we have that." So like
Yeah,
it was just an. I can't remember if they
It's
sat at our table at one point and talked to us. I think that was it, because obviously we were the only ones in there, and they were just questioning us about our
there were some
Pokemon
other people,
bags
but I mean, yeah, it wasn't busy.
and all that
But yeah, this
stuff.
was the Pokemon Center London. If the context wasn't clear there, and
Yes.
there was a massive queue through the London was it the Westfield
Six
shopping center?
hours until we got into the shop,
yeah,
We
that
basically
sounds like
spent
hell.
all day. Yeah, and it
and none
was.
of the stuff I wanted was there.
Oh yeah, we were there quite late in the day, and quite a few things were like sold out. I bought a Sobble mug,
I
which
did
I
too.
promptly dropped while washing up after the first drink of it, so it
That's so
smashed
funny,
in my
really.
sink and lost the
Oh,
handle.
I still have mine.
Um, Honestly, if I get mugs or glasses, they either last forever
Or
or
a day.
or a
One
day.
use.
Honestly, yeah. Like, remember when we went to Amsterdam? We got those Heineken glasses. My
Oh
housemate broke that a month later.
yeah.
Like, but then like I have like a Woody Woodpecker glass, which a friend
Yeah.
got me from Portaventura near Barcelona in 2008, a year before I went there for the first time, and I still have that.
I
Like,
guess
it's actually got a chip in the bottom as well, mate. I've had that so long.
I've got
That's almost 20 years.
I've got a teacup, like it's a massive mug, and it's no chips, no whatever, and it was a Daffy Duck teacup mug, whatever, from Six Flags when I used to live in Belgium. So that's pretty old, and it's still kicking, and I still use it now and then. So
My sister
Yeah.
got me a mug for one of like a Christmas gift just gone. Yeah, Christmas just gone. It's been broken for months. Like,
Wow.
what do you do,
again,
man? Like all the teacups
I,
I still own are like still kicking around.
yeah, it's just if it slips out of your hand in the sink, they tend to they can smash in the sink. I
Oh,
don't do
I
that
just use the
often, but like,
dishwasher.
oh, lucky you. Don't have
Yeah,
one of them.
dishwasher, mate.
Hmm?
But yeah, let me actually talk about Sword and Shield
Dishwasher?
briefly because this was my first Pokemon mainline Pokemon game, as I mentioned from Pokemon Go. And, yeah, obviously pre-ordered it at the Pokemon Center, and obviously a controversial game. This was the first one where they didn't have all the Pokemon, but I still like it. I haven't finished. I can't even remember. I think I had Pokemon Violet.
Oh
I
yeah.
didn't finish that, but I mean partly because of how
Sweet.
bad that runs with like the frame rate and everything. But like,
Oh, awful. Yeah.
I think back to like Sword and Shield, and it had an open world, but also like a lot of more traditional, you know, tunnel like Pokemon stages, right? Stages, areas, and
Yeah.
like routes. That's the word. Um, and I feel like that's actually a pretty good balance of things. At least having not played earlier ones anyway. But like I look, I even after playing another one, a newer one, admittedly, I look back at Sword and Shield and think it's partially nostalgia, I'm sure, but like it's also like, damn, like if I'm playing when I was playing Violet, I wanted to go and play Sword and Shield again. Like, and
Yeah.
goddamn, the music's so fucking good in this.
And
Like,
weird being your first Pokemon game. Where is Sword and Shield based from?
The UK as well, yeah.
Yeah.
So is it
So your
it's
first
meant to
Pokemon
be?
game is the same place you live at.
Well, yeah. I mean, that probably helps a bit. Um,
Especially all the
but yeah,
British Pokemon like the teacup.
yeah.
British.
So it is good
British.
for that. And this was a period. I started getting into that. This is when I sort of got sick of the league I used to run in, or not run, but run in Factor 2. So I got really into watching stuff to do with competitive Pokemon. So I watched Wolfie VGC on YouTube, particularly a lot in this brief period. And like I even competed in like just a league that a friend of a friend was running. And yeah, so like I was like, if it weren't all to do with maths, then I couldn't do it anyway because it's hard. Maybe I would have got into competitive Pokemon, but then COVID happened and I got brought back into my sim racing team and ended up sort of falling away from that world again. But there's another timeline where I became Pokemon guy.
A
Scary thing,
Pokemon
isn't it?
guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Um, Also, I think it's the Battle Tower theme. Um, I knew that I was aware before this game came out that Toby Fox of Undertale fame was making a song for this game. I forgot about that though. And then I'm playing through the game. I've completed the game. I go to the Battle Tower at some point and do something in there. And song starts playing. I'm like doing this Pokemon fight, and I'm like, damn, this song's a banger. And then I'm like, kind of reminds me of like Megalovania from Undertale. And I'm listening to it and I'm like, no, it really does. And I look it up and I'm like, oh, this is the Toby Fox song, isn't it? Fuck. But no wonder. So that's a
Wow.
banger. But there's also, even just like the gym, the battle theme in general is a banger. The gym theme, like gym like leader theme is a banger. Like, music's so good.
It's a good
Um,
game. It is.
Yeah, I like that game a
Yeah.
lot. Um, Now anime slash other visual media. I can't believe, Adaro, I really can't believe that in everything you listed off a load of all your favorite things that came out this year.
I wasn't gonna list off
I
any of your stuff
Okay, so you deliberately left off this like amazing thing that
Yep,
you really should have said. Okay,
because you would have said it.
what is it?
I have to be very careful now because it could be what I thought it was or where it could be. Uh, Weathering with You.
I was gonna mention that, but no, that's not even it.
Oh, what have I
I'm
missed?
wondering if you Carol and Tuesday.
Oh no, that was another one. Yeah, my bad.
Okay,
I was
but
leaving
yeah,
that one for you.
okay. I mean, you could have taken it if it was up there for you, but yeah, I mean, you like Demon
Nah,
Slayer a
Demon
lot.
Slayer, yeah, beats it
Yeah.
out of the water.
I wholeheartedly disagree. Carol and Tuesday is amazing, and underrated in particular. That's why, like, I really wanted to mention it over. Even if I loved Demon Slayer, like, I'd probably say Carol and Tuesday because, like, everyone knows Demon Slayer. Like, it's in cinemas right now. Like, everyone knows that. Carol and Tuesday, no one knows it. It's directed by Shinichiro Watanabe, who directed, amongst other things, Cowboy Bebop. So you know who that is already, and it's about these two women who meet each other's basically in the street, and they are both musicians, singers, and they become a duo, and then they like um, end up they end up becoming somewhat famous as a musical act. But that's very much simplifying the story. Like the two characters are from very different backgrounds, and that's like a key theme of the show, and it handles that very well. It's set in space, by the way. It's set on Mars, so because you know
Is it?
it's
But
Watanabe.
isn't
Yeah,
like
yeah.
any planet in space? If you said it's set in space, they are on
Well,
Earth.
yes. That is why
Wait, hold
Earth
on.
being from
What?
space, Earth is hilarious.
What?
What?
The two episodes I saw of it did not make me believe it's set on Mars.
Well,
It
yeah,
is
you
set
didn't.
on
Oh,
Mars.
okay. So yeah, well, a big theme is that like, you know, it's politically messaged anime. Really, I think Carol is like an immigrant to Mars or something. I can't remember now. It's been too long. I need to watch it again. But
Yeah,
one of
she's
the big
stowed away.
themes is you know, the talk of like um it's super topical and I'm getting too political on the podcast, but like it is about like the treatment of like these Martian immigrants or something. So yeah, or maybe it's on no, it's definitely on Mars. The other thing is that maybe it's on Earth and they're from Mars. Like it's been that long that they've colonized it that people are coming
All right.
down. I don't know. It's one or the other. It's been far too long since I've seen it to like be specific. Um, but yeah, and you know, so Carol is like this immigrant basically, and whereas Tuesday, you know, the blonde white girl is from a rich family. So yeah, but they meet nonetheless despite their background and
Who's that?
make music together. What? They meet
Don't worry,
nonetheless.
carry on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good one.
Thank
Um,
you.
but yeah, it's really good. The music's great. It has like interesting acts performing the like there's a rapper character in there like as one of the other musicians because there's like loads of other like musical acts in it. But like one thing that was funny is that Denzel Curry, an American rapper, who I don't think is super popular but pretty popular, did a song for this for a character that is a rapper in the show. And a friend of mine locally like already knew this because I knew who this was because of him, and I was like, hey, did you know this guy did like a rap in an anime? Like what? And he had no idea, so that was funny. But yeah, it's really good, and underrated because you know it's not as flashy as you know your Demon Slayers or whatever. Even other Watanabe shows, you know, you think Space Dandy, Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, these things stand out. Carol and Tuesday on paper doesn't stand out, but it's really nice in what it achieves, I think. So go watch
Yeah,
that.
that's fair. I mean, I should carry on. I mean, I'd have to now obviously go and watch it from the start, but I don't. I just bounced off it a bit. I think it just wasn't. I wasn't in the mood to watch it. I
Yeah,
think it needed to be, ready,
yeah.
prepared. But
I mean, that's fair because it's not, as I say, it's not flashy, it's not full of action or anything like that. It's a slow burner for sure.
yeah,
Um, I think those are negatives to it, but like either A, it might not be your thing, or B, you might not be hooked early on.
mm,
Um, I was, many people might be, and I mean, maybe that's why it's not so popular either. People might try it and kind of stopped it like you did,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it's no one knows this show. Like, super underrated, in my opinion. But yeah,
Fair, yeah.
I'm gonna mention a movie too, though, like an actual like human ass movie.
Human.
Um, and it's relevant this year because it's probably this was the biggest film of its sort until the one that came out this year.
Mm.
The one that came out this year being F1.
Oh.
I'm going to mention Ford versus Ferrari,
Okay.
or Le Mans 66 in other regions. I think it was Le Mans 66 here, Ford versus Ferrari in the US or something like that.
I Yeah, I did see that on the list, and I thought, is that
Yeah,
going to be your thing? I'm
I
not
saw that in the
sure, but
gaming list. I thought they made a
that's
game of that.
definitely not a game,
no, it's
but
not a
yeah.
game. As far as I'm aware.
Um, But yeah, this film's great. It's about the lead up to and the race at the Le Mans 24 Hours in 1966, where uh, spoiler alert, Ford won it. But
Whoa,
that's not a spoiler
I
because
was going to watch that.
it's there's a lot more to it than that, and it's
Yeah.
quite funny how the race ended anyway. But this film's really good. It is. Obviously it's a film about a real motorsport event. That obviously it's a modern film, so there's no period filming like let's say Steve McQueen's Le Mans, which obviously is all in
Hmm.
period because that's when it was made. This is filming. They do very good like filming for this in the modern day, and they made a really good movie out of it. And they hammed up the story a bit, but a lot of it is right. If you know the story of Ford in these years, I think a lot of it is there. There's some people who were like not too well known in this story who are um like you know get to see, get to be represented in the film. So that's cool. It's a bit too long. It's 2 hours 32. I'm seeing here that was
Oof.
definitely that's pretty bad. I think that's too long. But it's a good movie. And yeah, I think F1 probably takes the cake on the filming side of things, but the filming in this is pretty good anyway. So yeah,
Yes.
I wanted to mention that.
Yeah.
Also, when they had a sponsorship deal with R Factor 2, so every time you launched R Factor 2, when this was in cinemas, you get like a trailer for this movie, and people realized you could just go into the game files and delete the MP4 file, and then that would
Oh, for
stop it, and it was
God's
the only way.
sake.
So everyone had to do that. That was funny.
That's mental.
Yeah. Right. I feel like I talked for ages there, but that's everything.
Nice. Nice. Well done.
Next up, it's back to our sort of random topics and things that have happened in the last 2 weeks. First up, we do have Guy with a
Who's that?
topic about it's you,
Oh,
a
shit.
topic about Max Verstappen.
Your favorite driver of all time? Yeah, no,
That's pretty
I
cool.
was, to be honest, I didn't watch the race, but I saw that when I when I
Good
when
start.
I
Good start.
yeah, when I saw obviously the tweet, and like then I actually went back and watched it. And that's the thing with I'm like, man, that's crazy. I mean, to summarize, he's Max Verstappen is now the fastest lap in F1, isn't it? I believe. Is it
Yeah,
the fastest lap?
it is. There were a few records broken at the Monza weekend. So the
Yeah.
qualifying lap, his pole lap, was the lap with the fastest average speed in Formula
Mm,
One ever.
yeah.
And also the total race time of the Monza Grand Prix this year was the fastest or shortest race time. The way this works is that F1 races are distance based, so Monza is a faster track than say Singapore, but they run laps to distance. So Singapore is nearly 2 hours. Monza, well, this year it was 1 hour 13:23. So because it well, it's Monza, so you cover it's always the shortest race of the year anyway. But
Yeah.
with a fast car and no safety cars, yeah, that's the place to set the record. The previous record was Monza for both of those things, and it's been beaten by Max on both of those counts this year.
Yeah, it's quite impressive, isn't it? And it's a lot of he does get. I don't think he's get as much hate as he did, but he used to get quite a lot of hate. And I always maintain, like, look, he's basically like one of the best drivers. Like, you can't hate it. You can't hate him that much.
No,
He's sort of the talent's there. You know that he's worth what he basically is. What he says he is. He is one of the best drivers, and it's just. This sort of proves it. I know the cars and everything have, of course, improved a lot since, like, well, probably every year they're improving somewhat. So of course the record's going to get broken eventually. But I find, it's just quite impressive, really, that he's gone and done it. It's sort of something that I think I believe in the article maybe is I can't remember, but it may have said something about Schumacher having the original, like, or at
yeah.
least it basically being Schumacher's time, wasn't it? So.
Yeah, I mean, I will say, you say that the cars get faster, but they reel them back every few years when they change regulations.
Well, I
So,
suppose, yeah.
I think there was, I think the pole lap was like the pole lap was already it was Schumacher for. Oh no, I think it was Montoya actually at Monza from like 2004. That got beaten by Lewis in like several years ago,
Mm,
and now it's been beaten again by Max. But then, like, it depends if you have the fastest car in a year where the cars are fast, you'll get
yeah,
it.
exactly,
It's
yeah.
kind of like I think the fastest race time. I think Leclerc was less than 10 seconds off it when he won it last year. So
Oh,
like
really?
yeah, like it could have been whoever won the race in theory, but I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, the McLarens were fast enough to do it this year, Monza anyway. So.
Mm. No, no, yes. It's just interesting.
Mm. I'll just segue there because I didn't put this on the list, but we're talking about Max. This is a huge thing, and why I dislike some of the stuff Max does. I'm on the record for that, but like you say, you really can't hate him when he's doing stuff like what I'm about to say. He despite being an active Formula One driver during the season and the reigning world champion nonetheless, he raced at the Nürburgring Nordschleife endurance race on Saturday, in not even the top class, in a GT4 class to get his permit, because you got to do like license tests to race the big cars there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and even if you're Max Verstappen, you don't get a pass. Um, he raced in a GT4 car at the Nordschleife with the intention, I think, later this month to run in the top class in another Nürburgring Nordschleife endurance race. Dude is literally doing other racing mid-season, and we've have had that a little bit before. I think of Alonso doing the Indy 500 while he was active F1, skipping Monaco Grand Prix, but he didn't have a competitive car at the time. Hulkenberg did Le Mans, but again, he's never really been in a competitive car. But Max, despite winning at Monza just recently, between F1 weekends, he's going to doing GT racing. Insane. And you know who is the best driver in the world is a question that's been talked about a lot recently.
Yeah.
We're later this month we're going to see Max Verstappen in a top class car at the Nordschleife racing against guys that race at that track every other weekend, basically. Um, what if he just smokes them?
Oh,
Like,
yeah, you could do, couldn't you? Yeah.
can you like that's I'm gonna. I gotta watch. I don't really watch NLS, but I'm gonna have to tune in for that one. Like, I gotta make sure I have the time to do so because, like, that's a huge event. I can't remember last. It probably never really happened since, like, I don't know, probably 80s or something. That a Formula One driver of his like level is actually doing other things like that, or even allowed to by his team. Quite frankly, I bet Red Bull are allowing him because they want to make sure he signs with them. I bet they wouldn't want him to
Probably,
do it,
yeah.
but he's threatening to get a Mercedes, isn't he? This probably is a good bargaining chip. But yeah,
Yeah, I'd imagine. Yeah.
um, that's huge. I can't wait to see that. Could be interesting.
Nice. Alright.
I got a few things from Guy here because there was a Nintendo Direct the last few days, wasn't there?
Yeah, yeah, I've totally forgot about it, to be honest. It's sort of just I was like, oh, like sort of I didn't actually tune into it, but yeah, I read all the news, of course, as soon as
Yeah.
so I was hoping there was actually something worthwhile in it. But
So what's this Pocopia? I'm just watching the trailer now
yeah,
myself.
I don't really know. So it's like Animal Crossing meets like Pokemon, I guess. Like you play as a Ditto who is
Yeah,
transformed into a person. And yeah,
that's
so this did
creepy.
yeah, it looked weird. It looks really weird. But yeah, so this Ditto's transformed to a person and I don't like just tends like a farm. Like I don't really know what the like whole thing of the Ditto or like what its goal in life is to be. I don't know. But it looks a bit like Animal Crossing.
It really does. Everything
I
is
don't know if
square.
it's yeah, it's weird, man. It's weird. It's like Animal Crossing meets Minecraft. It is a bit strange. I'm not sure I'm actually that like I'm not sure I'm that bothered about playing it, but it's just the concept is so strange that I'm just that's more so than anything else. Just looking at it, thinking, "My God, look at the state of it." But yeah, I don't know. It could be interesting. Like it's one of those games again where I mean, there's a lot of these out now, isn't there? You got like Stardew Valley is very similar, and you've got all these other games that are the same sort of thing. Building, construction, like farming simulator. If like, yeah, it'd probably be cool, but I don't know. Is it going to be Animal Crossing? And would I have rather had it than Animal Crossing or no? Because I'd rather had another Animal Crossing, but
Yeah.
we'll take what we get, I guess. I mean, in all fairness, we need more Switch 2 games because it's a console
Wait,
that has like one game. So
I'm watching this trailer, right? You know what this actually reminds me of? Seeing the Pokemon like help them work and stuff. Like
what?
it reminds me of Pal World.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess, yeah.
Pokemon copied Pal World. They actually they brought the stuff back into their own franchise. They got a fire sleeping around a fire. It's fucking Pal World.
It could be Power World.
My God. I also, I'm at the end of this trailer now. Why are you a Ditto? Like that serves no
That's what I
purpose.
said.
You might as well be a human.
Yeah, I don't understand the whole thing of why you need to be a Ditto. I don't get it. It's weird. It's really weird.
A
I don't
Ditto
know.
who is masquerading as a human. Which, by the way, the fact that they can do that opens up a lot of ethical questions in the
Yeah,
world of
it's
Pokemon.
creepy. It's creepy as fuck. Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know.
that meme's been around
Scares
for
me.
quite a while.
Oh
Huh?
no.
What Dittos as humans?
Yeah.
Was that in one of the games
No,
or
no,
the anime?
just passing
Dodgy sites,
coincidences.
probably.
Oh, oh,
Oh.
okay.
Russia's
Moving
getting
on. I like how the first reply I see on this X formerly known as Twitter post with the trailer that I'm watching is Bow the Whale saying where is Animal Crossing in all caps. Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Um
That's fair.
yeah.
That's fair.
Okay, that's weird as hell, but okay. The next one, number one. Did you know it's been 5 years since the Super Mario 3D Collection came out?
Has it?
Oh yeah,
What?
and I only played a bit of 64.
Mate, you
Um,
need to play the other
I
games.
know. Well, okay, so yeah, I have more. Well, thing is, I'm gonna play all but one of them, right? Because
Yes.
what I'm talking about is in 2020, Nintendo released this Mario 3D collection. It had for Switch, it was Mario 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy. And I always wanted to play Galaxy, by the way. My mum had a Wii, but I should have bought Galaxy for it, honestly. But
You
anyway,
should
I
have
never
done.
played it, but I always wanted to. And then they did this collection. Okay, it's got Galaxy and great, but it's not got Galaxy 2. Well, that's weird. Why wouldn't they do that? Maybe they'll release it another time. Well, fast forward 5 years, and Nintendo have announced they're releasing Galaxy and Galaxy 2 for both Switch and Switch 2, which is unfortunately another reason to, you know, get a Switch 2. Um,
Yeah. Well, the thing of this is what I don't like about it is the fact that obviously I've got the original collection, so I've
yeah,
already got
same.
Galaxy. So
Yeah,
it's a bit like, okay, so I'm probably gonna pay what, 60, 70 quid or whatever for Galaxy 2. It's just not really worth it. Although bear in mind, it is arguably some people's favorite Mario game of all time, Galaxy 2. Like it's
really.
apparently
Wow.
like it's one of the games I haven't even played as well, which is crazy. I literally haven't hardly even played it, and it's one that everyone goes crazy for. I mean, it, it's good because I like the idea they're bringing these games, like even Wii games or whatever. I just like the idea they're bringing these nostalgic games back or like revamp them. Mainly as we know that basically remakes and remasters probably sell better than any other game at the moment. What everyone wants. So like having it on there, yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I'll be happy to dive into Galaxy 2, but it will take me a while to get it. One, because I get it
Yeah,
on Switch 2, which
yeah.
I don't have, and two, yeah, I'm not paying 70 odd quid for it. Like
I was
there's
gonna say, like, it's better. It is actually better to get this on Switch 2 because obviously both are enhanced for Switch 2, right? So
yeah,
yeah, like if you buy it on Switch, then yes, you are only buying Galaxy 2 in your case because you have that collection. But at
yeah,
least if you get the Switch 2 one, then you have the enhanced one, right? Or so but then you gotta buy a Switch 2. But well, I
yeah.
can see myself getting one for Pokemon anyway, so
Yeah, I
honestly I
don't
might as
I
well
do
get
you know,
these
I
today tomorrow.
really don't know what if when I'm going to get Switch 2, because I will probably get one. It will happen at some point, but there's such a lack of games, man. Like
Yeah.
it to the point where people can. I've seen discussions and everyone going on about Switch 2 saying, well, this game, there's Cyberpunk, there's all it's like, yes, all that stuff that I can get
Well,
on
yeah.
other consoles. I don't need a Switch 2 for it, do I? And to be honest, why would I choose to get it on a Switch other than like PlayStation, or if I had a good PC, I would get on that. But like there's no need, is there? It's not. There's nothing superior about it apart from it being handheld, I guess. But then, I mean, I could just buy a Steam Deck or something, and that's my handheld bit sorted. So I don't know. I'm sort of umming and ahhing about it. This is good. Like I said, it's good that stuff's coming out for it, and it's good that it's actually, to be honest, for me, it's like remakes and remasters or whatever, because that is the way to. I'm so obsessed with the Nintendo like nostalgia. Like GameCube games being on there would have sold me if they actually put more GameCube games. If they put like 20 on there to start with or whatever on the premium thing or whatever, I would have probably got one just for that, which is ridiculous. But I would have simply bought one because of like, oh wow, look, all these GameCube games that I can't play now or are a pain in the ass to play, I can play on my Switch. Fantastic. But
Mm.
yeah, I don't know. It's good, but yeah, who knows?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I can see myself getting it because I mean, it's a lot of money, but like with between like the new Pokemon, the previous Pokemon that I should probably finish with the Switch 2 enhancements,
Mm.
and the Donkey Kong game, and like if I actually play these two Galaxy games, that's a like that's not a lot of games, but like that's a lot of time spent on the console. If I were to find the
Yeah,
time to do all that, like that's more than that will last me a while. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah.
like I'm nearing that point. It will depend, like because the big one's Pokemon, and I think I'll have to just look up stuff to do with that game when the time comes for it and see how I feel. Maybe wait till after Christmas or something. I don't know, but like New Year. But I'll see how desperately I want to play that game. If I'm not, then I won't. But
Mm.
we shall see.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Well, that's it, isn't it? It's just, yeah, it is it's a lot of money to put into something that, if you haven't got enough reason to get it, I suppose, but who knows?
Well, talking of those classic games like GameCube that you mentioned, did you see they're doing Virtual Boy?
Yeah, I saw that. It's such a weird, that's like a really, really weird one. Because, I mean, I did actually have one of them, but
Wow.
it's just like, I think there's only one game, and I can't even tell you what the game was because it's completely lost my mind. Is it called? I don't know, Wonder Kid or something. I don't know, but it was quite good, and it's huge. That Virtual Boy's huge, but like, yeah, what weird. What a weird thing to get on there. Fair, fair if they're gonna do stuff like that. Like I said, I'm all for that. You know, I want DS, I want like Wii, I want 3DS stuff. But if they're gonna give us that, then by all means, I'll take it.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Also, talking about Galaxy, they're
Goodness,
making
yeah.
a Mario Galaxy movie. What?
Yeah, that's weird. Like in a good
Yeah.
way, but it's weird because it's like it's because is it actually called the Mario Galaxy movie? It's not even called
The
like
Super Mario Galaxy movie. Yep.
yeah.
It's not
It's
even
not
Mario
even
Movie 2. It's
two. Yeah.
specifically a movie of Mario Galaxy, skipping. I don't know how like based on the original Super Mario the Mario movie is, but like, because I didn't watch it, but like
What?
they
You haven't
skipped a
watched it?
whole lot. Yeah, I didn't watch the Mario movie.
That's a good movie. It's
Got
generally a good
illumination.
movie. Yeah, honestly, yeah, it's not got minions in it. It's not.
I
It's
mean,
not
I wouldn't put it
actually.
past them.
Sorry to break up the Mario movie talk. Just in the last hour, Reska, something for you that's just popped up for me to
Oh,
mention quickly. You were talking about Carol and Tuesday.
yes.
Uh, Anime Limited are gonna bring out the pre-orders are now open for the Carol and Tuesday Collector's Edition,
Oh shit. I think I forgot that they licensed that.
where it's got like a really nice box and a three A3 poster that's double-sided, a booklet with their signatures on by the looks of it, and yeah, it's they're bringing it out. It's 49.99, but that's the early price apparently.
I mean, it's a long series. That's not unreasonable. It's expensive, but
It
it's
was just funny how
not
you brought it up,
unreasonable.
and like in the last hour, it was announced that they're bringing it out for collector's
That's
edition.
funny. Yeah, I mean, I am going to purchase
You're gonna
this.
pre-order it.
I
You're
am
gonna do
buying
it
that.
right now.
I'm
There's also
buying.
Kids on the Slope collector's edition here.
Whoa.
Like, yeah, which obviously is some music themed Watanabe anime.
Yeah.
That's less tempting. Well, very good show, but I have it on Blu-ray already. Not special edition, but I have it.
Well, it's £10 difference between the collector's edition and the dish. Oh well, to be fair, the actual normal edition is sold out.
Or is
A
it
normal edition.
not available yet? Yeah, it just says coming soon on it.
Maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
surely that's
In fact, so does the collector's edition. It's not available to pre-order yet, I guess.
No, the
Uh,
Crown Tuesday one. I'm sorry.
that's what I'm saying.
Ah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
guess it's a bit too early. From 18th
crazy.
September. Okay, pre-orders open on Thursday. Uh, cool. Well, yeah, thank you for that because I didn't want to miss that. I'm gonna buy that.
Look at that.
I'm gonna buy that. By the way, talking of Anime Limited, the premier anime distributor here in the UK, they I have a thing in the post right now. I have The Colors Within, the 2024 Naoko Yamada movie, her first feature-length movie at Science Saru, which I saw at Scotland Loves Anime in London. Yes, and then again in my own city. I have the collector's edition of that coming, so I'm excited to grab
Who's delivering it?
that. It's Royal Mail slash Parcel
Okay.
Horse.
Oh, yeah, I'd
Yeah,
never get it then. So
I've requested a day change because I won't be in for the rest of the week. So we will see on Saturday if I receive. But anyway, that's good.
nice.
Also, I'm gonna like tangent a lot here, but like
Oh no,
I
tangent.
blame Adaro. I mentioned Scotland Loves Anime. Um, I realized a few because Scotland Loves Anime were going to announce their lineup last week. They did. When they said they were going to do that, I had a thought. I checked, and the cinema they used to work to operate the Edinburgh leg of the show at, which closed in 2022, went out of business. I checked. It's reopened this year in like June,
Whoa.
and they've like refitted it. The front desk is like super modern and way different, but it still has. I think it's got more screens by the sounds of it. I don't know what they've done there, but like they've refitted the whole cafe bar and everything. the film house in Edinburgh is back open, and the SLA in Edinburgh this year, everything is at the new cinema for it, the Cameo Picture House. However, they have a one screening of one thing as a special event in the film house, um, which is like I can't go because I'm elsewhere that weekend. But man, I want to go watch anime at the film house maybe next year
Have
because
they
oh
what have they announced what's going to be there? Have they?
yes, it's not that great in my opinion anyway.
Oh.
Um,
I did
although
release the art. I did show the artwork when it got released. I don't know if you guys noticed it when I put it in the Discord.
I think I probably saw that, but yeah, the lineup came out like a few days ago.
I
Um,
just want like a classic one. If they did I would actually go to one if they did like just old, like the older movies. It'd just be so good.
Yeah, they're gonna do newer movies as well. The ones that haven't been released by Crunchyroll or whatever.
yeah, I mean, there's a make like Redline is actually on the Edinburgh leg again,
Oh, go
but it's
red
like
light again.
yeah, but it's during the week though, so we probably wouldn't
Okay.
see it anyway. Because often some of the older ones end up being in the week at Edinburgh
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's they save the new stuff for the weekend. Um, just looking at London here. Is London?
So
Yeah.
did someone buy the film house, or was it just closed for refurbishment anyway?
No, it went out of business. It's an entirely
Oh,
new organization now. I think okay, the parent company of the film house went out of business. I think is what happened.
Yeah.
This new company is just the film house. I think they raised funding. I think partially helped by like either the Scottish or Edinburgh Council or something like that. And they've reopened. I think now they were it was independent enough before, but like it's I don't think there's a parent company anymore even. So but it is open, it is back. And I gotta get to Edinburgh and go to that cinema. Like it's gonna be nothing like how it looked before, probably. I mean, to be fair, the actual like main screen, I saw a picture of it. It looks the same. But like as I say, the front desk is like unrecognizable. I'll try and find a picture for you guys.
I don't remember to
Um,
be honest. I don't remember
I mean,
what
if
anyone
I
looked
if I
like.
post a picture, like if you because now on their Google Maps, like it's mixed up because you got all the photos from before and then new photos as well. So like it's
Uh,
like a really weird Google Maps listing now because it's quite different. Um, but like yeah, it's just completely refitted, whole new venue basically inside. But obviously it's you know it is that it has been brought back to replace what was once there. So
no
um,
way!
what
They're gonna showcase 100-meter? No way! I'll watch that.
you should go. I
100
mean, if it
meter.
obviously there's London as well, which is a lot more local for us. But also the tickets are expensive there because London. So
Yeah.
Oh wait, all you
uh,
need is kill.
I
What?
posted just saying
That's a film.
Look, looks like they made it into a film. Because
wait,
obviously
yeah,
that was the
is that an
manga.
anime of it? Oh, because it wasn't called All You Need Is Kill, was it?
No,
No, it's Edge of
It was,
Tomorrow's the live
Age of
yeah.
action.
Tomorrow is what it was based
Technically,
off, but the
I
actual
love
original
that.
manga we read is called All You Need Is Kill.
So there's now an All You Need Is Kill movie. That's so funny. An
Yeah.
anime movie.
like I feel like that's weird now though to have that simply because, well, they've already got, they've got that. There is a film. There's actually a good film as well. Edge of Tomorrow. There's actually a good film,
Yeah, it was
but
loosely based off it, but like I think with this one is like it
yeah, it
probably
is the
would
same
tell the
thing,
whole
really, isn't it?
story. But 100 meters, which I was
Maybe.
trying to get Rescue to look at, yeah, that's gonna be good. The running anime.
Is that running one?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. Is that just a
Um,
like standalone movie or is that
it's a movie.
from a series?
No,
It
it's
is
not.
like of a series.
No, it's just a movie.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, seems quite interesting enough. But yeah, I'm not familiar. Like, it's a lot of new things, which I'm just not familiar with, like who even is making them or anything. So, like, I don't know.
well,
So I have no strong opinion on that.
well, I have no opinion whatsoever.
Yes,
But I
I
never.
posted. You can't see this as a podcast listener, I'm afraid, but in our private Discord, I did just post the previous front desk and the new front desk, and you can see it's like, I mean, it's the same place, but my goodness, it's very modern looking now.
I'm trying to look up All You Need Is Kill movie, but all I'm getting is the manga or the alternative version, which is the light novel, which is called
I
Edge of
mean,
Tomorrow Live Live Die Repeat.
If you search "all you need is kill anime movie," it comes up. At least on DuckDuckGo. In fact, yeah, I found a trailer here. I'll post this in our Discord later on.
I
But
was I was looking on Mal. That's probably why it hasn't popped up yet because they haven't added it.
just post that in general. I assume this is it. 6 months ago. Looks a bit weird.
Hmm.
That might not be it
Who?
actually. Let me have a look.
Surely if it's called All You Need Is Kill, it must be
Yeah, it's from
that.
6 months ago. It's
Oh,
definitely
it
it.
is.
Studio
It's the
4C. This is
the
interesting.
the art style threw me off. It didn't. It looks more fluid than like serious, if that makes sense. I thought it was gonna be more serious looking, but it's like multicolored, like blood and all that kind of stuff. That kind of
It's very colorful, actually. Yeah.
yeah, it's very like comic booky. Like it's not obviously I know anime's drawn, but like it's more
Yeah.
like it looks more drawn than I thought it would be more like realistic looking from what's from the manga. I think
This
that
is interesting. This
yeah.
film looks older than it is, and I
Yeah.
mean that in a good way. It looks like older anime, and it is it's Studio 4C who have done like a lot of classic movies, but like that's quite interesting. Might have to actually watch that.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be able to watch that, to be honest.
Damn, I'm loving the
London
wood.
trip it is.
London
Disgusting.
trip.
Well, I mean, I can't do the Edinburgh like this time anyway. So I mean,
Oh,
you can.
you can't do
I actually
SLA.
can't. No, I will be in Newcastle during the Edinburgh weekend.
What
uh,
are you
You're
doing in
close.
bloody
You're getting the right
Newcastle?
direction.
not close enough though. Like, I mean, honestly though, no. I mean, it depends when it is, but like,
No, honestly, no.
So I'm
thing is, okay. So
guessing
my company have booked me flights to Newcastle and back. I fly out Saturday and I come back Sunday. But like in theory, they've already booked it, right? But in theory, I could have asked to it be from Edinburgh to Newcastle and back, so I could fly up with you guys, leave you Saturday afternoon, come back Sunday morning. That's
You-
stupid. That's actually
yeah, that's so
stupid.
stupid. That is stupid. You'd also miss everything on Sunday as
Well,
well. Don't you miss the...
I'd miss a lot of I'd miss most
but
of
then to
the
be
thing in
fair,
Edinburgh.
didn't you
So.
say that like the last time you went just like not watching all of it kind of made it more
Well, yeah, but
enjoyable?
okay, I meant that in the sense that you can go for dinner, not you can fly to Newcastle.
yeah, it's a bit, little tad
I
different.
stand by that. The last two times I did
Yeah.
it, skipped some movies. Last time in particular, we just didn't book them, which is the really logical thing to do.
Yeah.
Um, but like honestly, just you guys know the rush, the dinner rush,
Oh,
eating
yeah,
stuff.
horrible.
Like actually picking things that you just aren't that fussed about and just sitting down and having some food. There's some nice restaurants in Edinburgh. Like
I'm
Yeah,
a
yeah,
bit sad though
100%.
that with all this wood design on stuff and like all that the color choices they chose was like an orangey red by the looks of these photos and not like a blue. I would
I
have
mean, to be
preferred a
fair,
blue.
the red in the background that you're seeing there is actually the same as it was before. To be fair,
Is it like a red or is it an orange? I don't know my monitor.
looks like a red.
But like
In
yeah,
the old picture, it's more orange, but it's because of the lights. I
with the
think
missed
there's a lot of
opportunity
lights.
of it being Scotland as well, like wood with a nice blue background goes so much better than a red. Just
I
saying.
mean, not everything in Scotland has to be blue though.
No, I know, but like I'm just mean like in general with anything like wood related, like with wood decor.
Would.
Wood,
Yeah.
it's like a nice bluish tone with it would be quite nice. Or a grey tone, not this reddy orange that looks not very good. But I will be staring at the wall when we go there. Unless the screen area is all red as well.
So you're not going to watch the film, you're just going to stare at the wall.
But I am sad that they didn't go with the plan of the underground cinema. That would have been cool.
Yeah,
Not like that.
there was a proposed. And this is the previous film house in Edinburgh.
Hmm.
Before they went out of business, like within a year of them going out of business, they were proposing to the like I guess the Edinburgh Council or whatever to like build an expansion or like no, there's a whole new cinema uh in uh, in a square that's a few blocks down the street, and it would be I'm gonna compare it to the Fifth Avenue Apple Store in New York, which is I don't know if anyone even knows what that is, but like the main building you see is mainly to go down, and then everything's underground. So there would be like this cylindrical building with like I think there'll be a cafe in there that's like around the center of it, like almost like you'd get at the top of a tower or something. Um, but all the cinema screens and that are underground. that was, in hindsight, an incredibly optimistic suggestion when they went out of business like 6 months later. Well, more like a year later, over a year. But like, yeah, it's a bit much. And that obviously never happened. And that would be a shame. In a way, that'd be a shame because they would have closed down the old cinema. That building would not be a cinema anymore, I'm sure, if they did that.
Yeah,
Now it actually still is. So in a weird way, maybe it's better this way, but I don't know. It is what it is.
it is. Yeah.
It
The
is
city
what it is.
evolves with the people. I'm thinking about Planet again
Oh no.
I was
Do
looking
you
at
hate the
Planet
town?
earlier.
You're just looking at it,
Well,
just
yeah, because I was
staring
sorting out my gaming
lovingly.
shelf and I
I
had
actually
like,
looked at my Planet
yeah,
earlier.
I
Oh
looked
god,
at
what's
it.
going on? Now I'm gonna have to go find mine to look at it.
Well, what?
Uh,
Because also, what you're going to talk about next, guy, as well.
wee.
I'll bring. Oh,
I
actually, I'll
don't,
bring it up when you talk about it. So go ahead.
I don't know what it is. So.
Do we have anything more to say about the Mario Galaxy movie? Because that's
It's a
For
actually
the
Mario.
thing
something
that
right now.
hasn't even
I only even
been
see.
mentioned.
To be fair, I haven't even seen the first Mario movie, and I don't think I
I just
will.
said it's literally it is generally a good movie. Like it's not like really like childish or anything either. It's just a normal sort of video
Yeah,
game
but I'm
movie.
still miffed they didn't choose the original voice actor for Mario instead of who Guardians of the Galaxy guy who doesn't sound too
Yeah,
American.
well,
Chris Pratt.
I'm still miffed that they didn't pick David Hayter for MGS5, but you know these things unfortunately happen.
Yeah, but in a way, like with I'm gonna completely tangent MGS5 now, but like with it
So,
sort of makes
Mario Galaxy
sense.
movies got completely fucked with this podcast. Like,
It does make sense in a way with the actual plot of MGS5 until the end when you
well,
realise,
yes,
well, actually they both have the same voice. So it actually doesn't it
yes.
doesn't really make if they should have done it and should have David Hayter at the end as
Oh, can you imagine? But
because that
then
would it
the
make
thing
more
is,
sense, wouldn't it?
you would have he would have to also be David Hayter in Ground Zeroes,
Yeah, no, and that's of
and
course he
then it
isn't.
would be
Yeah,
obvious that something is up. But
yeah,
wouldn't even work.
yeah.
It wouldn't even work,
But
even though
it
you're
just
right.
but why Kiefer Sutherland? That's what
Well,
I
yeah,
want to
well,
know.
the most annoying thing about that is you hire Kiefer Sutherland, but you don't actually have that much money, so you make him say like 3 lines in the whole game
Yeah, it's
because he's
crazy
paid per
how
line,
little he actually
probably. I don't know.
says. Most of the time, it's nothing. Like
And you know, oh, Kojima's artistic choice, blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, they probably didn't want to pay Kiefer that much money. I
no,
don't
well,
know.
they had pay too much for the scans of Quiet's feet, didn't they? That's the main thing.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Right,
mate, Death
let's
Stranding
move
2,
on to
though.
a new.
Two.
Just
That's
move
very
on. Does
good.
that have feet as well, or
Yeah, that's the whole reason like everyone's going crazy at him because
no?
he scanned all of these actress like feet. So there's like 4 or 5 different feet that have been scanned perfectly. And everyone's like, he's definitely got a foot fetish. And like, we must do. Because, like, but I do love it though. You gotta love it, Kojima.
Unbelievable.
Exactly.
Anyway, let's move on before I think Mario Galaxy movie is impossible to talk about because it
You
just
about
makes us talk
tangent.
about much more interesting things.
Yeah.
How dare we talk about interesting things? Next up though is video game related. Um, Guy Shaw has posted a link to a special edition of
Ah,
007 First Light. What the fuck is this?
have you not? I mean, this mate is like this is how people just spend money because this is just so cool. It's just too cool for me.
Look at the price tag though. What is
I know
that?
it's mental. It's
Two
actually
hundred and
mental.
£59 and 95 pence for the special edition. It
Well, it's
comes
the
with
PC.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
well,
I was gonna say
let's
it's a
click on
PC version.
PS5. It's only PC anyway. But
Well,
like
yeah, I don't know if
250
it.
quid.
But there's Legacy or Special
Yeah,
Edition.
Yeah, we're looking at Legacy.
yeah. So it comes with. So if anyone's wondering what it is, it basically comes with the golden gun from. If you know James Bond, The Man with the Golden Gun, one of the biggest, most popular films in the series, it comes with like I don't know from that picture enough, but it looks like it's a replica Golden Gun, which I think I would spend the money on that generally.
Well, if it's
Like,
1-to-1 scale, then yeah, it would be the physical size of it. but you won't. Doesn't say
Well,
in the
yeah,
description.
but yeah,
That's
there's
crazy.
nothing
There.
in it really because it's like, and it's got the bullets and everything. But oh my god, it's so
So
cool.
still have you buy, and it's
That
just
is
like
so
really
cool.
tiny.
Yeah, well,
That would
that's
be
you. I'd have to
unfortunate.
like, I'd have to know the size of it. You know, it has to be the size of what the gun would be
Yeah, so
because
you would so it would say 1 to 1 if it's the actual
yeah, yeah.
size.
If it's that, then yeah, I would generally, I think I would actually spend the money on it because that is of all like memorabilia or anything you get from James Bond, the Golden Gun is so iconic. Oh my god, it's so cool! Like I just couldn't believe it. I saw it, and I no word of lie, it's actually I was literally going to go straight away and go buy it for like
Well,
two,
I've
50 quid. But then it was on PCs. It's like, well,
country of
I'm literally going to buy it and I
origin.
can't play it.
Country of origin is Germany. And, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's probably just where it's manufactured. Then,
Well, it
Yeah,
says
I
probably.
imagine.
oh wow. Rating to be announced. Language English. Release date 27th of March. Uh, country of origin Germany.
I
I
So
mean,
mean, it may
honestly,
be
I just don't trust Amazon product listings to have anything correct anymore. Amazon is so
no,
messy
no.
and screwed up that
oh,
like I don't
I
even
always
know what
have
I'm
to
looking
check
at.
the country, like the language of the country, because they do. There's a couple of books that I buy, and they sell the English one and the German edition. So I have to keep looking in the description and making sure it doesn't say German. Otherwise I would get the German book over the English version because apparently English UK Amazon sells other versions of the like French editions and all that kind of stuff. So I always have to check what language book I'm getting because some companies sell the same book, but obviously Amazon seems to get both of them. So yeah.
Mm.
So the description does help sometimes.
But yeah, this edition is class. It just looks so swanky. Like I just want that gun bad. It
For
just
all our listeners, it's a
uh,
fake gun.
it's so, or maybe it isn't. I
It's
mean,
a
the golden gun
model.
is like a one-shot kill. Like it is, you know. And in the game GoldenEye, if you
Oh,
pick up the golden gun, it's a one-hit kill. It's
you can
cool.
get this
It's
gun
pretty
in
cool.
GTA as well, by the way.
Yeah, but
It's in the
I
box
can't get it
in
in
the
real. It's not real life, is it, mate?
no, but it's the closest thing you can get.
Until this gun. So until this gun.
Uh,
Coolest man.
but that's if you want to
But
get if it happens to be a PS5 as well.
I mean, I honestly, like I said, if it's actually replica that isn't just like a, behind protective case or like it's just like a display thing. If it's actually you can take it out, hold it, I would generally would pay that for the PC version. To
You would
never even
just
play it.
buy the PS
I'd
version
just
just to
sell the
get a
game.
300
Hang
quid
on.
gun.
I
250.
I've just looking it up a bit more. Like Amazon US has a PS5 version of that Legacy
Oh,
Edition. So I
there we go.
believe, I
There
presume
we
that
go.
it's not all
So
available yet, unless for some
maybe
reason it's
not.
only PC in the UK, which would be odd.
Oh yeah,
But
sometimes
like,
No, it'd be
Amazon is a bit late for putting products on for pre-order.
yeah, it's messy and horrific website that is useless, but we will have to use it
well,
anyway,
the rage.
unfortunately. I
But
should
you'll
say, I think I
Pure
said that about
rage.
his
devalue
last
it,
podcast, but like,
guy, if you take it out of its casing.
What?
You'll devalue it if you keep touching it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I probably wouldn't touch anyway. But it just to actually know that it's like a replica gun is the coolest thing about it. I think it generally is just look at it. It's just look how
Oh
cool
no,
it is.
he's having
I
an
mean, I'm
orgasm.
excited for that game. Too late. It's
Too late for
everywhere.
it.
But
Okay. Oh
but
god.
generally, like it just the game. I'm already excited for the game. And like we've already said, like the game was good. Like, did you both see the newest like gameplay for it? Like the scene. It basically is Uncharted at this rate. It looks so Uncharted. It's crazy, which is a good thing, I think, because Uncharted's fantastic. But where it's like like a plane chase sort of scene, and it just looks really good. Man, like the set pieces are really there. And the guy who plays James Bond is the guy who also is plays young Dexter Morgan from Dexter series, which is quite cool.
hmm.
So yeah, no, yeah, mate, that. Or I could spend a lot of money on it. It's very tempting. It really is. Who knows?
What
A
we've got
scam.
next? A scam? maybe so.
Maybe, yeah.
Danganronpa 2. Okay,
It should be a
this
scam,
I read this like 3 times. I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm even
Yeah,
reading it or
I,
what
I
it's
because
I was
doing.
like
like
the same as
I
well. I was
read it
like,
and
what
then
is
I
going
looked
on
at
here?
my collector's edition I have of the Switch version anyway, and I have all three of them. So I
Yeah,
didn't
so
understand this.
the basis of this is it is Danganronpa 2 again, but it's like a remake-ish, like because they're visual novel-esque anyway. It's like a visual novel, so yeah, it's almost like it's got its own arc, a new arc. It's got a new story in it, and also it plays like the third one does, where you actually like in the first person, so walking around the area, whereas
Oh
on the
yeah,
original
it's
one
like you have to select spots
you're
and you
side
get
scrolling, yeah,
yeah.
and yeah, you're
Ah,
clicking
okay,
on
now it
stuff
makes
basically.
sense. So it's basically like how Persona does when they make
Yeah, I mean,
another
yeah,
version of the
it's
same game.
Danganronpa 2, but
Yeah,
it has got more story, and I feel like when I read it or something, you can change. There's like different outcomes, different endings, so there is a few like new things, and I am a quite a big fan of, especially the second one. The second one's like the best one by
I
far,
only
but
got to the beginning part before I stopped playing it, but yeah, I need to replay it.
yeah, it's mental, mental. You need to play it. It's good. I mean, the
I've
third
got
one's
it on
pretty good
my
as well, but
Switch, so I can play it. I'll play it. Hopefully
the
before
no
this one comes
trophies.
out. But then,
I got two questions slash concerns, right?
Oh,
yeah,
I can't answer you for this.
Okay, I will ask.
Good podcast. Go on.
um, so okay, it says a brand new scenario with brand new twists. The freshly revamped original scenario. Like, are they retconning the story? Like,
I
are
don't
they
know.
changing like how this plays out? And how does this
Yeah, I
like
really
I
don't
still
know.
haven't played V3. Actually, I don't even know how V3 links into any of them, quite frankly. But
Did you
also,
play the second one?
I played the second one, yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
I,
Yeah, I
and
played
I,
it.
wa- I watched Danganronpa 3, the two
Oh
anime,
yeah.
of course. That's what I'm mainly thinking. Is like, how does this now link into that? Because if you're changing 2, what happens to 3? You know what I mean? Unless it ends
Well,
the
mate,
same.
I,
But like,
I won't spoil three, but I will
oh,
say
don't spoil
that
anything because I
three.
haven't done anything.
Well, yeah, you're gonna play it, but it doesn't matter.
I played the
But like,
first one.
I would say, literally, three means that nothing else really matters. So just keep that in mind. But yeah,
goddamn.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
let me guess. It's a time machine scenario. Kidding.
What do you want
No,
to be
well, I can
spoiled?
tell you. I can tell you
No,
if you want.
no.
Yeah,
But
Right. So
knowing that,
okay. Well, that's something then.
yeah,
My other thing was, uh, why not Danganronpa 1 first?
yeah. I don't know. I mean, I
unless they
think
could,
two is
unless
the
they only
popular
had an
one.
idea to like figure out how to fix, not fix, but like
How do you think?
put more story into the second one than
Yeah, but
any other
like,
one.
did you watch the trailer, Adaro? Because like the
No,
graphics, like, there's like like there's, for example, when people talk, they have way more animation.
Yeah,
Obviously there's this 3D walking around thing.
is it just on
The
Switch?
side scrolling thing
I
has been
think so.
replaced by like a 3D top down map.
Yeah,
And it's like all this stuff could be really cool with the first one,
But the
which I
first one
mean,
you can walk around in.
yeah.
not as nice as how this
No,
looks
but you
though.
still could.
Okay,
I think it's
that's not my point though.
I think it's that type of thing. You know, the second one is like the popular one, so it's they've sort of gone like, oh well, we do. To be honest, it's almost like Resident Evil 2 did, where it's like, well, we're due. They did remake the first one, but it was a long time before. But they remade the second one because it was like the most popular one. So then they remake that, and then it's like, okay, well, now we can do the others because we know it's successful. So maybe they will do the others, but they just
Yeah,
sort
okay.
of
But then I have like logically I should wait for the pack of Danganronpa 1x2, 2x2, and V3x2 that will come out in about
yes,
10 to 12 years time
I have
on the
that
Switch
pack.
3, and I'll buy that one instead. And I'm not
yeah, that
even
sounds good to
joking.
me.
I'm gonna probably do that.
Maybe I should stream the ones I've got.
Sure.
Hadaro, you won't stream. Remember, you hate it. But anyway,
Nah,
nah.
nah, eh. But it's. I'll look at
What?
the trailer after the thing. But yeah, it's like
I mean, it looks
it
good.
doesn't
I
make sense.
love Danganronpa 2.
Yeah, Danganronpa 2 is classic. It's a very good game.
From what
Yeah.
happens from the point that I started off, like, yeah, I'm interested to see where it goes from where I'm at. Because I remember exactly where I was when I played on the Vita, but obviously I've got to
You
replay it.
finish it.
But
Finish.
I need, but then do I play it, continue it on the Vita where I'm left off, or do I just continue, or do I just start again from the
You have to
Switch?
just
Well,
play it again.
you'd
Like,
have to
just
start
play it
again
again.
because there's no way you remember like exactly where you were or what happened up to then, right? Like
Yeah,
in detail.
just play
It's
it
like
again.
when I eventually play Final Fantasy Type Zero again, I will start it for the fourth
Oh
time.
wow, what? Well, you're gonna play that again? Are you?
Well, it's the next one I haven't finished. Well, I
Is
was
it?
15. Well,
Uh,
I did start 15 too, which
I
I would
mean,
also have to start again.
15. Yeah, come on, man. Like, that's way better.
I mean,
You should definitely
yeah.
play that. That's one you should
Uh,
play. Like Type Zero is a bit boring. I mean, I platinum that,
yeah,
and
Type Zero ruined Final Fantasy for me.
yeah, that's bad, isn't it?
Entirely, yeah. Because well, my logic was I should play through all the Fabula Nova Crystallis series, which is a
God,
totally
it's so
irrelevant
aggressive.
series. That I'm pretty sure 15 doesn't even count as part of that, even though version 13 did. But
Don't they all though? Because they're all still
anyway,
crystal, aren't they?
yeah, but no, you're right. Like, obviously, all Final Fantasy is about crystals. However, Fabula Nova Crystallis was specifically a group of games which, for some reason, were grouped together, and it is the 13 saga, Type Zero, and Versus 13. But
I see.
and then sort of 15. But by time 15 came out and everything that happened with that, they never mentioned Fabula Nova
Yeah, they
Crystallis
just
again.
gave that to the
But that's just a game. Whatever. So stupid. Why was it
It is,
called
yeah.
Versus 13?
I don't know. I don't know. It's stupid, isn't it?
Because they're
Anyway,
against
that
13 people? I don't know.
no, it's definitely not.
No.
All right, let's get Reska's segment out of the way before I fall asleep.
Yes.
But that will make you fall
That's what
asleep.
I mean. That's what I meant. No.
He wants to go to sleep, I see.
Yeah.
Apart from the
That's
last
the
bit.
suit.
I had a great week.
I agree
Listen,
with you.
um,
Okay, good. Thank God.
I went
Uh,
to the European Le Mans series at Silverstone at the weekend, and it was
and sure.
probably genuinely the most fun like motor racing event weekend I've actually been to. Um,
Well,
I think particularly because like I met a lot of people there from the world of online. I met Riley again, Riley's partner too, Asa and Exy, Kohai, Jordan flew in.
Surprised you came back
S-
alive.
it was great, really cool. And for context, Silverstone hosted the WEC, the World Endurance Championship, with ELMS on the Saturday until 2019. That was the last year, and then we haven't had it for a while. And they're taking a chance this year and having European Le Mans Series come back. And myself and a few others on the internet were thinking, okay, well, you know, I have to put my ticket day one. Like, I want to make sure that at least I'm doing my part of showing that like there's demand for endurance racing at Silverstone, and we would want WEC back. Um, but the turnout was incredible. So I think the official figure for the weekend was 110,000. That, according to the European Le Mans Series, is a record-breaking amount for a European Le Mans Series event in all of its history. And it's just it's just insane. And like we had a pit walk ticket that turned into a grid walk ticket, which was amazing. So I was literally walking the grid with all the cars with a load of other people.
nice.
I did
The
watch
IRL
that with
stream of
all
that
the gravel.
huh?
I did watch that and see all the grey gravel at your feet.
Was that the Sunday morning one or the because you were there for the Saturday one, I think, not the Sunday one.
I was there for
Or were you
them.
there for the Sunday one?
I was there for
It
them.
was like 10 a.m. on Sunday, so I'd be surprised. But yeah. Um, So yeah, anyway, IRL stream of that VOD on YouTube if you want to see the grid at Silverstone, which was cool. But like they moved that an hour early, right? Because there was big rain on Sunday afternoon and there was a weather warning for it. So they moved everything an hour earlier. And even then, so that the pit walk was like now scheduled for 8. We got to track 7:30 and loads of people were entering the circuit at 7:30 in the morning because of the pit walk. And like that's only people with that ticket, which sold out eventually, of course. Like that's not even the whole thing. So 7:30 a.m. and then people are filing in, and that was just amazing to see. And like, surely it won't be 2027, 26, but 27. Hopefully, WEC World Endurance Championship joins ELMS at Silverstone again. Because yeah, we fucking came out for that. And that's amazing. Um, so yeah, great weekend at Silverstone, amazing racing and event and vibe and everything. Um, yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yes. Was
I
it
also watched some movies. Oh, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say, with the racing, how long was the actual race?
The main event was the European Le Mans Series race on Sunday, which was 4 hours.
Okay, that's actually not too bad.
Yeah, there was also a few short Ligier European Series races. I didn't bother watching them; they're not very interesting. There's also a Le Mans Cup race on the Saturday, which was 2 hours itself. So, there's at least 6 hours of racing there if you don't even watch the Ligier European Series. And £40 for the full weekend, by the way.
Oh, God, that's cheap. Yeah,
Yeah,
cheap.
that's why I always say to you when you say, "Oh, I kind of want to go F1 and everything." Like, honestly, just go to something smaller. The vibe's still great, but you can actually walk around and not be and not like sell a kidney to go. Like, it's so good. um,
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
good
Maybe one day.
nonetheless. One day,
One
yeah,
day.
ELMS was damn good.
Nice.
And yeah, so there are two VODs on my YouTube channel, by the way. There's a two like over 2 hours of me walking around the entire exterior of the track during ELMS quali on Saturday. So if you want to see all the sights of Silverstone, there's that, and also the grid walk is a separate one from Sunday morning. That's a short one, but pretty cool. I get close up to a lot of cars and a guy in a dinosaur suit. So, um, yeah,
You get his number?
no.
Oh, shame.
I also watch some movies. This isn't what I'm going to talk about, but I'm going to say this first for Guy. I've seen The Matrix.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, you talked
Yeah.
about
That's
it
weird.
in the Discord.
That's
Yes, I
that's
think I
that's
mentioned that.
not what I thought would come out of your mouth. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, I watched The Matrix. So, I want to play Cyberpunk. I
Oh, what?
watched The
Because of Keanu
Matrix, and
Reeves? Or?
That has nothing to do with. Okay.
no, yeah, okay. Matrix is very cyberpunky, like in my
Yeah,
opinion.
it is. Yeah, yeah, 100%.
Like, it's not futuristic Night City cyberpunky, but like it's cyberpunk. Like it might remind me of like Ghost in the Shell and shit, you know. So yeah. Matrix super cool. But that's
Why did
not
you watch
like
Matrix? Just
I just Asa
because
wanted to watch it.
Because they all made him watch it.
The Matrix is good.
Asa mentioned the Matrix, and I said I haven't seen the Matrix, and he was like, "What? You haven't seen the Matrix?" Like, yeah,
How
yeah, I know.
exactly?
And Exy also hadn't seen the Matrix, so we watched the Matrix.
Well, it's
So
still
good.
unbelievable how Arash goes and played
He's
any Pokemon
children,
games in his
brilliant.
childhood. It's a big shocker.
Matrix. The Matrix though is like a film that
It was
I
just on
feel like
TV.
well, I feel like people our age. It's like a rite of passage. Like they've just seen it. It's just like there's no reason why you wouldn't have seen it. Like it just has to have happened. But yeah, that's crazy, man. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a great film though. It's a really good film. It
it
looks
is.
actually not that bad either for being what 2000 and wait was it 2090s? I can't remember which one it was. Maybe it was the 90s.
I want to say 99 because that's when that's when the Matrix
Yeah,
itself is set. Uh,
yeah, yeah. It
so
was crazy. And
the
Keanu Reeves, mate,
I'll
Matrix.
what a
stick to
legend.
my rush
Is that
hours.
Keanu Reeves, the one, the main guy?
Yeah,
Yes.
of course it is. How did
No,
you not know it's
I
Keanu
didn't
Reeves?
recognize it. He's so
Oh my
young.
god,
He is so unbelievably young looking.
he
He
I
has a
had
is,
beard in
no
that movie.
idea.
mate.
No
That's
wonder I wanted
Keanu.
to play
Yeah,
Cyberpunk.
that's why I thought you
Mr.
said it.
Anderson.
That's literally why I thought you said it because Keanu Reeves in it. I thought you were just saying like I want to play it because Keanu Reeves. Not, I didn't realize
Oh
you
my
didn't know it was
god.
Keanu Reeves. So
That's
crap.
unbelievable. Okay. Man.
That is insane.
Okay.
Brilliant. Great
Anyway,
film.
more topically, I watched the
Mm,
Formula One movie,
damn.
F1.
Oh yeah, is that any good?
Um,
Oh
yeah,
no.
actually, I
No.
really liked it. Obviously, it's dumb in a number of ways if you know anything about F1.
Yeah, there's a
No, of course I
flying
don't.
car in it.
Well, that
That's
okay.
Greece, mate.
The flying, if it's what I think you're saying, that
Yeah.
actually happened in real life.
I know.
It
Yeah,
says I know, but I'm not sure.
oh, he probably doesn't. But like,
Well, it's
yeah,
in Ed Sheeran's music video. Of course I know.
Why
yeah, but
would know?
well, did it
Yeah,
happen
of
in real
course.
life?
Yeah.
I love Ed Sheeran.
I was surprised when I saw that because I recognized the original Crash, and it's like, wow, they because that wasn't an F1 crash, that was like F2 or three. Um, so it was kind of odd when that happened. Oh no, okay, I've seen the Ed Sheeran music video. That's not a real crash. That's not even in the film. None of this is in the film actually. This music video is so weird. He's like dancing in a wind tunnel. What is this? Anyway,
Yeah. I feel like you need to watch it.
this is worse than the movie. Um, the movie's good though. It's yeah, it's dumb in a number of ways, but like the story is engaging and entertaining enough,
Mm.
despite being hammed up a lot. Um, I talked about this briefly in the Discord, but I found like the cinematography interesting because like they will not only will they have like the commentary from Brundle and Crofty. By the way, Brundle, Crofty's not great, but Brundle, fucking hell, he's not an actor. It sounds like he's not an actor. Like
Oh no,
it's you'd think he'd be able to just commentate on a fictional thing as well as he commentates on real stuff, but like
really good.
it barely sounds like him because he's like pretending to talk about it. Like it's really weird. It gets better throughout it, but like it's a bit odd. Anyway, but it's interesting that they have that over the movie scenes, right?
Yeah,
And then but they even have like TV graphics come up, fictional ones, but TV graphics, and they have onboard cameras, but then there's one point where they even have like a split screen showing like both of their starts, the two teammates. So it's like how often do you see split screen in a Hollywood movie? Like that's a really odd
yeah,
thing.
that's weird.
Like especially in the context of like a locked off car camera. Like it's really weird. But I found that interesting because it's actually like they're being pretty unique and creative with making this movie because it is an odd thing to make, like movie of a sport in this way. Like it's not really been done like this has. So um it's interesting from that perspective, and I did enjoy overall the plot, even if it is a bit silly. Um,
Yeah. Well, I
I'm
guess
glad I
it
watched it.
needs to be, of course, it needs to be not necessarily family friendly, but it needs to be friendly to people who aren't that, well versed in F1, and it needs. I guess
Yeah,
it needs to be Hollywood as well, and sort of in what it does. But I did actually when I saw it coming out, I did actually want to watch it, but I just never got around to it, to be honest. But
yeah. I was meaning to see it in the cinema. Really,
yeah,
I did not though. Um, but yeah, glad I watched it in the end. I mean, obviously, I should watch that.
was it
Even
better than
F1.
Matrix though?
No,
Oh, there goes. Yeah, good.
I mean, Matrix was the best movie. I also watched.
Wow.
I watched F1, The Matrix, Into the Spider Verse, which I've already seen the first one. But
Okay.
that's still fucking good. Um,
Yeah, that is good.
oh
And
gosh, and by the
and
same studio as uh, Into the Spider Verse, um, K-pop Demon Hunters.
hell yeah, brother.
Um, this was an entertaining movie. I must say, it's cheesy, but it's enjoyable, and I got into the plot. The music's catchy, obviously. Um, yes, it's satisfying and fun movie, and I will be listening to that album a bunch.
Favorite character.
Um, okay, probably the main one. I forget her name. Rumi, is it? Is that
Rumi.
the main one?
Oh yeah, okay. Mine's Zoe.
Yeah, I mean, is she the short hair one,
She's a shorter
or,
girl,
or
yeah.
the or
Not the
short
redhead.
hair? I said, or
Yeah.
not the redhead. Okay, yeah. I mean, and the thing is, the other two, I felt the other two honestly weren't that well developed. Because they really take a side step to
That kind of shows
Rumi.
like K-pop in like instance when you're the center.
Wow, yeah.
So that's
I
like
mean,
with this
look at
movie
it.
they put
It's
it
worse
over.
with the Soldier Boys because like four of those guys you know nothing about.
Oh,
Like,
it
uh,
sounds like Soldier Boy every time,
We only
eh?
know a
I
little bit about
well,
some of them through the Sergeant Boys lyrics, but other than that,
well, guy, my Alexa says like something like Saha Boys, like
Oh
it's
no.
funny in Spanish or
oh,
something,
but
like
I've
but
also
the
got
Baja 1000.
I've also got a cool theory to tell you about
Oh no,
K-pop
here we
Demon
go.
Slayers when we finish podcast.
Okay. I was gonna say about to spoil the whole movie for people. No,
No, that's what
but
I'm
yeah,
not
that's
gonna
a good
say.
movie. I enjoyed it. Sony Pictures Animation. I implied that I was going to shit on Illumination earlier, and I denied watching Megamind over the week. By the way, for those reasons.
Oh,
Um,
Megaman's good.
mate, nah, look, but the
Ooh.
best, the most interesting studio like make that isn't anime studio, in my opinion, making like animated movies is Sony Pictures Animation. I swear, because like Into the Spider Verse. I mean, that's an old film now, but there is a second one, isn't there, that I haven't seen, and a third one coming.
Yeah.
Like those are so creative and so playful with the superhero genre, and I loved rewatching that.
Oh,
And then
it's good.
K-pop Demon
Wait for
Hunters
it.
as well is like it's weird. It's a weird thing. They've taken like the K-pop industry and made like a fantasy movie out of it. Like you know, it has choreography, it has fight scenes. And it is similar to Spider Verse in that they've taken out some frames. Right? It's like not it's not it's got that fake anime style. I just think they're really
Yeah.
creative in the stuff they do, and I'm glad that even though they're obviously part of Sony, big boring ass faceless company,
Whoa. Yeah.
they are funding a studio that is seemingly allowed to be a little bit creative in what they do and take some risks and do odd things. Because you know, I like Pixar, but I would not describe Pixar as being taking risks, being uber creative. Like, nah, they're doing what
No.
Disney tell them to do to make
I
money.
Pixar's as of late have fallen off for me. It's never
Yeah,
been the same as it was.
there's whenever I watch their new stuff, like they are good and there's good in it, but like it doesn't feel like a studio where all the people there are given full creative
Yeah.
freedom, right? Whereas you know Sony Pictures, it seems that way. You know, and then plenty of Japanese studios have that vibe. You know, I mentioned Naoki Yamada's movie last year. I feel like when she moved to that studio, she was given just full creative freedom that she had at KyoAni, and
Yeah.
like that allows these people to just make great things, and we don't get great things otherwise. So,
Well,
yeah,
exactly.
Sony's good.
It's just all risk, though, isn't it? A lot of these companies just don't want to risk. They want to go stick
Yeah.
with a similar formula and not lose any money, but then they end up losing money anyway because they haven't done the risk.
And you know,
So
sometimes it works. I mean, you know, Spider Verse. I mean, obviously, it's already Spider Man. That's not a huge risk, but
yeah,
it,
that's
it
already going to be pretty good. Yeah.
considering that movie came out during like before Endgame, right? It came out during the
Yeah,
biggest
yeah,
point of the actual Marvel movies, and they did something completely different.
yeah,
And well, it wasn't Endgame size success, obviously, but like that's a successful movie and a successful mini franchise, and it spawned
yeah,
two more movies. It worked. And then K-pop Demon Hunters. I mean, it's the biggest thing on Netflix ever, right? Like it's a risk
yeah.
that
It does
paid
seem to
off.
be.
I
Yeah,
mean, obviously, again, it's not completely out of nowhere. Obviously, K-pop's getting more popular, and the music in this is by Twice, right? Which is like a big K-pop group. So it's not that surprising, I guess, but it's still quite surprising.
Yeah, but Sony are kicking
Um,
themselves because they did sell the rights to Netflix and didn't earn a lot back to themselves.
Maybe so, but well, yeah, they'll just keep K-pop Demon Hunters 2 to themselves, which will probably mean an actual cinema release because that's the annoying thing about these streaming things is that no
Yeah,
cinema
they
yeah. I
did a
feel
release.
like the
cinema
cinema
release.
release is
They
really
did a
good.
cinema release, but only for the sing-along version.
Yeah, which I mean,
Yeah,
now
I
I can
mean
go see
that's.
that, but
Would you want to be at a sing along version though? Like,
I want to be a singer. Well, actually, I've learned. I've mentioned Hamilton on a recent podcast, the movie, which comes out like in a week, I think. Here, a week or two. Um, and that's not got sing along screenings. However, there before the film, there's like some messages from the cast.
all
Um,
right,
they just encourage you to sing.
wow,
So it's like not, but it is. I guess. I don't know. It's kind of funny. I don't know how many people would actually sing. I expect to be in empty screenings for the most part. Like I don't know if it's going to be like packed
yeah,
every single showing by any means, but like, yeah, that's going to be interesting. Maybe I'll sing at Hamilton.
I would like to see that. You singing anyway.
One more thing, just to cycle back to F1. One more thing I want to say on F1. Um, I like how even though it's literally the official Formula One movie, but they're not afraid to show other forms of motorsport. Like the movie is bookended by not F1. It's the first things you see is amazing on on-site recorded footage at the Daytona 24 because the main character,
Okay.
he's washed up and he's doing endurance racing, which is accurate.
Yeah.
And he wins Daytona 24 in a Porsche. And there's some actual like racing footage as well of him driving GT3. Like that's amazing. It's the best. It has a better depiction of the Daytona 24 than I mentioned Le Mans 66 Ford versus Ferrari. That has a Daytona 24 in it that's recorded at Auto Club in California. Like F1 filmed on site where the movie that has that race in as a more prominent feature didn't. But that's funny. And then at the end, after everything, it's not really a spoiler, but the main guy goes off and he's like inquiring about driving the Baja 1000, which is like an off-road race in the US, or is it's more in Mexico, or maybe it's California. I'm not even sure. One of those areas. And so the credits are him driving a buggy through the sand. Like the start
That's,
and the end of the movie is not Formula One, which I found pretty amusing. And you would think the F1 wouldn't want that, but it's there, so I like that.
yeah. Did you ever watch the Gran Turismo movie?
No,
Whatever it was, because that I always thought that looked like crap. It generally just I
yeah,
never thought that looked like any good. Like the F1 one actually just did generally look from the trailers and that actually did look good. Whereas this, I remember thinking and looking at it, thinking like, God, this just it's like cheesy as hell. Like it's just
yeah.
cringy. Like
There were
you
some
know,
bits of the like boot camp. I saw some clips of like the boot camp scene that they had to do before the guy got to like winning GT Academy and going from there, and like it was like almost like the instructor was like a drill sergeant type vibes, and it's like, well,
yeah, like what the hell?
that's not what that would be like. Like
No.
a bunch of fucking gamer kids who come
Yeah, they'd all
through
go, they
and
all cry and go home
like, oh,
if
come on. I mean, yeah, it. I'm sure they put them through their paces, the whole point, but like,
yeah,
it's
they're
not
not
fucking army boot camp,
not
is
gonna
it?
do like press ups and shit, like try, desperately to get them to yeah, it's just a bit stupid, but still.
But yeah. Um, Next up, Adaro. Something
Yes.
about
What
Demon
I
Slayer again.
watched. How many days ago has it been? One,
How
two,
many years?
like 4 days ago. I went to go watch Demon Slayer Infinity Castle, the first part
Oh,
of the three-part trilogy movie by Demon Slayer,
sorry to
obviously.
hear
Sorry.
that. Yeah, you had to watch Demon
It
Slayer,
was
sorry.
absolute cinema.
Garbage.
I'm
Oh,
actually doing the pose because it was so good. For
right.
Demon
Was
Slayer as
he
well, after Mugen Train, Infinity Castle, the animation, the graphics, the way that
Infinity Castle?
what?
Wait, was it called Infinity Castle?
Yeah, because where they've fallen into, it's an absolute infinity castle. Like it literally, like each thing keeps
An
reforming itself.
absolute Infinity
In
Castle.
absolute cinema, I said. I don't know what you're confusing about.
You did say they fall into an absolute infinity castle.
Oh,
But like, I don't know what that means, but I'm sure it makes sense
Yeah,
in the context of the movie.
no, it doesn't. I don't know
absolute.
I don't know why I said that, but yeah, it's an absolute cinema. Um, yeah, the animation style, everything about it. It just seems the series keeps getting better and better, especially because it's studio unfold, unfoldable or unfold. Which would
I don't know. I don't know how to say it,
Yeah, it's
actually.
like
It's either yeah,
UFO
like
time
I don't know
or
if it's like I will say like UFO table, but like is it UFO table or
it's
ufotable or
foldable or something. I don't know, but that's
is,
the studio. They keep getting better and better with Demon Slayer.
basically the studio that does the Fate series is well known for the Fate series.
I mean,
Um,
honestly, now, guy, they're probably well known for Demon Slayer.
Yeah, of
yeah.
course. Yeah, well, that is. And what is even Fate now, right?
The
Yeah.
two spots in Japanese movie history at the moment is held by Demon Slayer, Mugen Train, and Demon Slayer Infinity Castle at this moment. It has beaten 1997 Titanic in the box office first opening night. Um, I liked how they did, obviously most of the background is, I could tell, is like 3D, but like I like how it, like, they've managed to make the 2D aspect of like the fight scenes, everything fit with the background and all that, and it was absolutely good. They did a lot of, like, they did it quite, they did obviously the fight scenes in in the movie, but obviously they did a lot of backstory of certain characters that you didn't get a backstory, a more depth backstory of what these characters went through, and why they're what they are and all that kind of thing, which is also good. So that explains why the movie is a 2 hour and 35 minute movie. Is pretty long. I did have a moment where I had to fight off going to the bathroom because I didn't want to miss any of it. But obviously, I did see a lot of people like go off, obviously, and it was like when they went off and something good happened, they came back. It's like, oh, I felt so bad for them. But obviously, yeah,
Nature calls.
it did, and I literally was fighting for the last few minutes. Well,
Well,
tw-
how long was this movie?
2 hours,
4 hours.
2 hours and 35 minutes. I said, well,
That is a
That's a
long ass
it's
long
movie.
long,
movie. Oh my,
but
for an anime,
it's
dude, that's
worth it.
anime. That is. Wait, like. I want to just confirm
Most of
that
it is
runtime.
backstory, but like, yeah, the fight scenes was just so good. Is there any other
Just
anime movie that's that long?
2 hours. Well, yes, I believe it's 2 minutes shorter than the Disappearance of Paris Suzumiya. That's mad, though.
But
That's
That is fair.
mad.
I typed in to find out the, because yeah, like I only knew it was like 155 minutes, so I looked up like, obviously,
Yeah.
and all that. And the first thing that's come up as well is the YouTuber, what's his name? Who's the guy who
Earth
goes,
Kicker.
no,
Oh.
The guy who
Moist
goes.
Critical.
Oh yeah,
He's made a video about how good the Demon Slayer movie is.
I see.
And it's just like everyone's jumping on it. But obviously, I watched the sub version, so obviously, like, it's the Japanese original voice cast. I've always watched and all that. But some of the cast members for the dub when the movie came out, because obviously there's a few new characters in the movie. Channing Tatum was one of them. Obviously, I don't get to hear his voice because obviously I watch the sub at the moment, but I know which character he plays and kind of trying to picture his voice on it. But apparently, he's getting into voice acting in anime because his daughter showed him anime, and like they'd like Black Clover and all those kind of shows. So it's surprising to like how popular anime is getting, especially with mainstream people, I guess, because there's sport athletes that I've seen that have like
Well,
tattoos of certain shows on them, or that runner that had the Yu-Gi-Oh card and all that kind of stuff. So like, it is becoming a bigger thing than what it used to be when I was getting into anime. But Demon Slayer movie, I can't wait for the next two movies. But obviously, that's going to be a long wait because apparently, I think the last one is set for 20. I think the next one's set for 2027, and next one is set for 2029. So yeah, that's gonna be a long wait, but probably worth it by how the first movie is kicked off.
hmm.
Demon Slayer, the movie, Infinity Castle, on the Wikipedia's ranking of longest animated films, this is just worldwide, of course, it's a tied seventh with Evangelion 3.0 plus
Wow.
1.0 Thrice Upon a Time, 2 hours, 35 minutes. Disappearance of Harry Suzumiya ranks third on this list with 2 hours, 42. The top
That's a
listings
lot, isn't it?
are a tie between not in this corner of the world, but the extended cut of it called In This Corner and Other Corners of the World. Not a joke. And along with Tied, which is so bizarre, right? Both that and Chinese movie 30,000 Miles from Chang'an, both of those are precisely 2 hours, 48 minutes long and are the top two in the world. In the
Oof.
world.
In the world. Wow,
Well,
that's a
obviously,
long time.
they obviously Demon Slayer the movie did take a few years to actually make, so obviously I get it. Like if you're drawing an animation or doing like animation, if you're gonna make it longer, it's gonna take you longer to make it than if you were
Well,
shooting a
yeah.
live action film because you're drawing the frames. So I can understand the amount of time and effort they've now put into Demon Slayer because of like it's a 2 hour and 35-minute movie.
Well, a lot of CGI as well, though.
But it's quite funny seeing some side by side images of some other countries that have censored some characters because of their uniforms that they wear. Uh, the heart girl, keep forgetting her name, but like the heart Hirashi, she obviously has that um jacket that obviously doesn't fit her properly because she was given a smaller size on purpose, and of her um bust size as well. That doesn't help. In I can't remember which country it was, but another country that shows the movie, they had to have it edited so she had like a full shirt in the middle. Um, so yeah, it was just surprising how like little changes for different countries for obviously censoring reasons and all that. But like, it's not like a major thing. It's not like a like oh, it's a fan servicey part, but it's just like her uniform was just a bit smaller than usual because someone played a prank on her. But yeah, um, that was interesting seeing all the different countries' versions of it. But
Mm.
yeah, Japan had it a month earlier anyway, so their records were bigger. America's Britain and all that are obviously people are still watching it because obviously I thought it was just going to be for like a day, but it's out for a few weeks. So I might go and actually rewatch it at some point. Maybe in a better cinema. Might have to drag Rescue along with me.
The longest animated movie produced in the United Kingdom
Hmm.
is The Lord of the Rings from 1978.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
The longest theatrical movie from animated movie from the United States is 2023's Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, which is actually 2 hours 20 minutes long, which is kind
Oh,
of
that's long.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about Lord of the Rings, they're bringing out Lord of the Rings anime at some point. I can't remember if it's
If
out
you
or not.
count if you
That's out
count
already. I think.
if you account like multi-part movies as a movie, Did You Want to Venture Try? It takes the top spot with 8 hours 51 minutes.
Wow.
Oh dear,
But
interesting article.
I would talk absolutely a lot about this movie, but obviously if I did, it would spoiler a lot of the story because of where we are in the movie. So I can't really say much apart from
Yeah,
has good fight scenes in it because obviously Demon Slayer has fight scenes in it anyway because obviously they're fighting demons. But there's a lot of character development with certain characters that we haven't seen stories of or a longer version of their backstory, which then makes you rethink your view on these characters. It made me review because obviously certain characters in the Mugan Train movie, then to what you see now in this movie, it makes you rethink of like, wow, like I kind of feel sorry for this character or something along those lines. It's just like it just back and forth emotions, animation style. The fights are great, like I've said. The animation and like the art style itself, like was really boosted, and especially with like the IMAX screenings and all that, like whoa, it was like really cool to look at. Um, so, and the sound was good as well, which not it's not a spoiler, but there was one of the crows that was talking. They have talking crows as their obviously their communication, sending letters and all that kind of stuff. But where we sat, obviously you've got the speakers and all that. But then one of the crows started talking and like it was coming from behind us in the left and then it came around. But if every like the people I noticed on my road jumped because it sounded like someone like next to us was gonna like is talking to us in our ear. But it was literally just it was literally one of the crows as it was flying into the screen, like obviously into view, the talking of it went through the left all the way around, obviously obviously because of surround sound, but like it spooked a lot of people because it sounded like someone was about to talk to us next to us. It was just everyone jumped and it was quite funny. Um, So that was quite cool. Where they're using that the surround sound as well in anime and kind of sort of like with the left and the rightness. Um, yeah, that was pretty cool. But I could talk all day about it. But obviously a lot of it will be
Uh-huh.
spoilers.
We could tell.
Once I know
I
people
mean,
who've
in that
watched it,
case,
yeah.
I'll go on.
I said, well, as long as when I find people else who have watched it, then I can probably go to hell talking to it.
Well,
I mean, if you want something else to talk about, how about Apple's AirPods Pro 3?
Oh yeah, the news story that I found because I couldn't find anything else. Uh, yeah. The obviously they've announced obviously the new Apple collections that are coming out next year, from the phones to like the tablets to like the home hub systems and all that, and the new crazy colors. But alongside them is these new AirPods Pro 3, which took my interest because of one of the features in it, which is obviously it's got a hefty price tag. At the moment, it stands $249. Don't know what that's going to be in pounds because obviously they change it to match their worth, basically. I guess it's the live language translation function that has intrigued me because I was like with the AI and all this kind of stuff. But there's the people where like learn a language to then go to a country to then talk to this language. But then someone who goes on holiday that doesn't want to like spend hours learning the language just to like get a few words by. I don't know how well these will work, but it is an interesting concept, I guess, where like because a
Yeah.
lot of people wear earbuds, just wear them because you can hear obviously through people talking and stuff, and then like you can just listen to music when you're not talking to these people. Um, but yeah, it's interesting how it's gonna work and how it works. Um, any thoughts on your opinion
It
on
makes me
that?
think of the Babel fish from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I don't know if either of you are familiar with that.
I don't remember that at all. I've only seen that
So
film once.
it, you in Hitchhiker's Guide, there was this thing called Babel fish. I think there is a like language learning tool online called like Babel fish named after this. But like you put this fish in your ear and then it translate it does what this does.
I
Somehow
vaguely feel like over that.
somehow the fish like the sound goes through the fish and comes out in a different language. Um
It's very
yeah.
strange.
Yeah, well, I've
So
seen these
this is gonna
products
work
in
like
like
that.
sci-fi stuff, but like I never
Yeah.
thought of a real world practical like, oh, it's going to exist, and here it is
I
apparently.
mean, I'm surprised that it doesn't because you can already do this essentially with like let's say the Google Translate app on your phone
Yeah.
or similar, right? You can there's even like TV ads with this, right? Where like they hold up the phone, the cashier in the foreign country talks and comes out of the phone in English or whatever. Um, so like yeah, they're just building it into the headphones now. I mean, it's rather if it if if it doesn't, I mean, obviously, I guess it needs the phone there, but like, it's still pretty neat that it's just going to listen to people around you like that.
Yeah.
And if it works well, then that's pretty amazing, honestly. But
The
Oh yeah. I mean,
the
I'd
one
use
thing
that
I'm
all the
not
time.
thinking about is the heart rate sensor because a lot of
yeah,
Apple products that have a heart rate sensor, the last couple of times I've had my heart tested with the Apple system, I should have been dead a couple of times. The amount of times it's like buzzed and woke me up and says, "Oh, your heart rate's so low," and then I've like panicked and like called the doctor line on it. It says, "Oh, if it's this," well, obviously someone else did it for me, but like if it's reading this, you should be calling an ambulance. And like, well, I'm walking around, I'm fine. It's just reading like this. So
well,
yeah,
yeah, these things are never that accurate. Like,
no,
I have,
it's
No.
giving me too much of a scare.
mine does it too. But like, one thing you get if you run is like, um, what they call it like cadence locked or something. Because what will happen is like, the heart rate sensor on the watch starts picking up essentially your up and down bouncing of running, right?
I bet,
So
yeah.
you'll notice that your heart rate will match your like stride rate. And it so I think mine is not very good for this. I've started to ignore it a little bit because I think often like I know it's wrong because like I'll feel fine, like I'm not out of breath, my heart isn't going crazy, but like my heart rate will be going up and up and up on the watch, and I'm like, I'll be slowing down and it won't come down. I'm like, what's up with that? But it's just the heart rate sensor being a bit. funny. The best way is like for at least you know, other than like being a doctor or something, is like a chest strap. I think those are way more accurate.
I can take my
But
Yeah.
pulse now. I've been taught how to take my pulse now because obviously, like, how many times the watch has scared me. The doctor showed me how to
yeah,
properly take my pulse in different locations to actually count it. But I do have a
no,
slow heart rate anyway, but it is just daunting how the phone gets it completely wrong sometimes, and it's like, "Oh, you should be dead." I was like, "Oh, thanks."
it'd be rather interesting to see how good this is for that. I mean, obviously you have to have your headphones in, so it's a bit less convenient with
Yeah.
a watch. But like,
Yeah, but a lot of
if you're
people
running,
now
it might be
do
pretty
walk
good.
around with just headphones on, regardless if they're listening to music or not. I do
Yeah,
that
perhaps
I
you
sometimes.
do.
mean, I do at work, to be honest. It's the easiest. It's pretty
Because it's
easy
easier
just
just to
to.
have them in, and then like you can still hear your surroundings and stuff. And then when you want to play music, you play music. Because the ones I've got allow more access noise to get to you. Because it got like a little circle in the ring, a hole in the ring. Sorry, where you put them in your ears, and like they let so much like noise in or in. When you play music at the low level, it just sounds like you've got like background music to yourself, or like how you would when you walk into a store or whatever. So it's not intrusive, but like it just means I wear them a lot more than taking them out every so
Yeah.
often, putting them away. You just keep them in.
Yeah. No,
It
it makes
just seems
sense.
to be
Yeah.
the new accessory just to wear is these
Well, it's just
earbuds.
easy, isn't it? If
Mm.
you don't even a lot of time, I don't even
Is that I'm wearing them.
I've done it. Well, I've done it sometimes, and it's actually crazy. It shows how bad it is, how much I wear them. But I'll actually be walking around, or I'll be in the, or not walk around. I'll be in the car, listening to music, and I'll go to like double tap them, like double click them to change the song. And like, why am I doing that? Like, I only got them in. I'm sat in the car listening to music. Like it's that crazy that I'm so
Ah,
used to doing it.
yeah, and with
It's
mine as
mad.
well, like it's got because obviously I use the Sony ones. They've got broad button mapping, so I don't touch the product. Don't touch the thing itself. I touch the jaw bit between my ear and obviously the headphone, and touching my skin changes the track, pauses the music and all that. And sometimes if
What?
yeah, sometimes
That's
if
weird.
I bite down too hard, it changes the song.
What?
That is
What?
insane. That's
I've
so
got it's
weird.
weird. The mapping,
What a weird problem.
it's really good though. It means you do because obviously these are so small earbuds. I'll show you them later. That you don't touch the earbud itself, and to save you getting in your phone or the watch, whatever, you just double tap your sideburn, and it literally changes or
That's
pauses
so
depending on which side you're tapping. It's
it's just
awesome.
weird.
You
Amazing.
just touch
And
your own body.
I love that. Like, so if you're listening to music while eating like something really chewy, like you're fucked basically. Like
You're
the
constantly
song's gonna
skipping
be yeah.
songs.
Yeah, it's where you obviously where you move your jaw in a certain way. It
Yeah,
picks it up. You can turn it on or off, but I have it on because it just saves me getting my phone or touching my watch or anything. It's just
that's
so
interesting.
cool that I can just touch my face and it changes the song.
I never knew such things could exist. That's funny.
It's strange. Very strange.
It's a strange technology we live in. Well, we're in the future where most of this stuff when we were growing up was sci-fi fantasy.
Well,
And here
I
we are.
remember like wireless headphones or anything. I always remember thinking, why were these never invented? Like I used to have so many wired ones that broke all the time. And like I really could just do a pair of wireless ones. Like why is it taking forever? And then obviously they came out, and when you see people with wired headphones, it's weird now. It is actually weird to see
Yeah,
them tethered to a wire. You're like, what the hell? Why would
Sometimes
you
they're a lot
choose that?
safer because with expensive overhead headphones, it's just easy just to pull them off you.
Yeah, they like AirPods, or I mean, you can get like 20 quid ones on Amazon, like that are fine. Like they do the job. They're wireless,
Mm.
it's not even expensive if you don't need it to be. But yeah, that's really, really weird.
Yeah, and it's just like with these AirPods as well, like, oh, we take away the wire so it's free and all that. But if you don't want to lose them, you can buy this extra wire that attaches to both of them. It's just like, what? It's just defeating the object, but then you rebuy the wire in the first place.
Yeah,
Um, which
yeah,
I have
it's
looked
mad.
at once before when I did have AirPods, but now I'm using these Sony earbuds. They're a lot. they're the one these are the closest ones I can get where like they don't go in your ear, they sit on your ear like Apple ones do. So that's
Yeah.
why I like them more. Because obviously every other one gets you have to like squidge a thing and shove in your ear, and I never liked that. Not a
I don't
lot of
mind the AirPods.
not a
Not
lot
too
of
bad.
headphones do that. Like earphones do the not a lot of earphones do the Apple scenario where it just sits like in your ear, but like sits in it, where you don't have to shove like a plastic tube into your ear to get the sound. But yeah, that's why I'm an
Eh,
overhead guy normally.
Yeah, see, I don't like it's messing my hair. I can't be
Yeah,
doing that.
that's pretty much my
Just
reason
like
too.
yeah, it just you just end up with like a flattened bit where the headphone lies. It's just I just prefer having the just having it. It's just so much easier. Just basically be
Oh,
able to
I
just
don't get a
put it straight in
headphone
your ear.
hair dent if I only get that if I've had a shower, my hair's a bit damp, and I put the headphones on. It gives me that hair dent. If my hair's dry enough and I wear
No,
it,
I've always
I
had
never
it.
get the hair dent.
So I had it when I used to have overhead ones years and well with wires years ago, and like yeah, it was I just all the time I problem with the bloody stupid hair. That's
I
yeah,
also just
I
love
think
that you
they're
can put
possible.
like earbuds in your pocket because you can't with an overhead one ever. You gotta
Oh, I
have
just
a
wear it
bag
around
or
my neck as
something.
an accessory.
Yeah, maybe that's an
It's called
option,
a
but
cool man accessory.
it really bothers me.
All
Like,
right.
the thing is, if you put headphones around your neck and then like you look down, it's gonna touch your cheek, and I'm like, okay, well that's like this potentially this like, the cups aren't always gonna be clean, right?
Oh, these
And that's
cups
gonna touch
fold.
your chin, and it's like they fold the other like to be flat against your
Yeah.
chest. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, that'd probably be better, but look down far enough and you still make contact with the part of it. I just find that annoying.
Yeah.
Well, get used to them. Wow. We've
I think that's everything for episode 11 of the Tacky Toaster Tray
Who would
Club.
have thought? 11 episodes of
Sounds
a
like
podcast.
Amazing.
and that's the
Uh,
end of them. I mean, what?
Is it?
yeah, well, no.
Is that what? Are
We'll be
we?
Yeah.
back in
Is it?
2 weeks.
Yeah, we will.
And I don't really have my plans for the weekend sorted yet, but expect IndyCar on Friday. I think I'm doing GT3 Endurance with D on Saturday, and I'm not sure about Sunday. Does anyone else have any announcements in the meantime?
I already
No,
know.
nothing major apart from streaming.
Oh,
Streaming?
Streaming, yeah, at some point.
right.
We will keep an eye out.
Yes, on our socials and blah blah blah. Subscribe, like and subscribe if you like our content or enjoy more to see.
Indeed, we're now also on. I should have mentioned this at the start as well, but we're on all or many podcast platforms. Visit wwas.uk to see links to all of those. So, depending on where you're watching now, you can subscribe elsewhere if you want to get your podcast on your phone, on your favorite app, or whatever, or indeed on YouTube. We're all over now. Take a
Yes,
look.
we have a website now. Who would have thought? It's in the description
Yeah,
as well. If anyone misses it,
indeed.
we'll guess we'll catch you in the next podcast, and also
Catch
whenever we
you.
Good.
stream next.
Um,
Yes, well, yeah,
Goodbye.
expect Where's Wednesday in a week's time.
Adero tally ho.
whoa.